It's not really.
Here he is. Hello and welcome to our WrestleMania Backlash live stream reactions. I'm Adam Wilborn from WhatCulture, joined by Michael Hamflet from WhatCulture for WrestleMania Backlash. Right, first and foremost, chat, let us know if we're having any video or audio issues, and if we're having both, you won't be able to see or hear this.
Yeah.
But let us know if it's all working right, because Phil has entrusted this upon us, and I think he's made a horrible mistake.
Yeah, he's made a huge mistake.
But whilst I wait for a response to that, Michael, how are you feeling? WrestleMania Backlash, baby. Quite different from the last premium live event.
I was just going to say that. Us doing a stream that we can't control the tech of is the backlash to us attending WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas, isn't it?
This is the payback that we get. I'm going to see if I can watch myself, because I'm that indulgent. There we go. Go live. Oh, no, I'm going to play it on the screen behind myself. Oh, bollocks, what have I done?
Oh, that's actually quite amazing. I think I want to be a part of that.
Well, good.
You know that when you see it on the Titantron when the reflection just appears behind
All good so far. Thank you, Tuttle. That's us there.
We're on the telly.
Hey,
We're on the
we
telly.
fixed it. Right, well, good. We're all here.
Okay.
We're here for WrestleMania Backlash. Yes, 6 matches. What a perfect card.
There's almost as many matches as there are people on the kickoff panel. Who's there? So we've got Peter Rosenberg, Bradshaw, Caleb Braxton, Booker T. Who's the other guy?
Kevin Patton.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn us off from the screen behind us whilst you talk about this show.
Do we do on this any analysis? Because I've only done one of these before, and it was Elimination Chamber, and Phil sort of reliably informed me, Saudi Arabia, do what you want. We're already on a standing start on the moral high ground because of the show even taking place. This is just for real. This is in Providence, Rhode Island.
There we go.
You've got people watching at home. You've got Matt Reigns, hopefully lying there suffering, much like John Cena once did when CM Punk cut a pipe bomb on him. What's people's expectations? I don't know. Well, this is the kickoff.
Well, you say that Matt Reigns is literally in the chat and donating. Very good. Ryan Driller says Adam is messing things up as always. Yep, welcome to another WhatCulture live stream. All good. Jason wants our predictions. Jason, we'll get to them in a few seconds. Thank you for your comment, though. So sad, crazy breaking news. Roman Reigns retires, says Tony Stark. I'll take that with a pinch of salt. I've got to be honest there, Tony.
But I would recommend you watch a WhatCulture Wrestling video all about it.
Indeed, which you can do right now. Michelle Thomas says, hi, everyone. Hi, Michelle. And Matt Reigns.
I've got a cousin called Michelle Thomas.
Really?
Are you my cousin or not? You can clear that up. I mean, you'd have probably mentioned that in the first comment.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Matt Reigns says, yeah, I'm here. Get the fuck over it. We can swear on this. It's brilliant. Hope you guys enjoy WrestleMania rematch. Sorry, Backlash tonight. Hold that finger up high, Wilborn. You the one, and Hamflet, you are quite literally number 2. Oh, sorry. And Hamflet, you are quite literally our number 2.
Hey, Matt.
Cheers, guys. Thank you
Fuck
for your donation.
You!
That's how it works.
Is that this goes?
Thank you for your donation. Oh, I'm wearing this in honour of Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match with the SmackDown Women's Championship. Hi to Big Ab in Ohio. Dav Waldron says, greetings and salutations. Matthew Kenny says, Stu Grayson for Edge's faction. That's a good little bit of speculation. I like that. Yes, WrestleMania Backlash. 6 matches, 4 rematches?
Something like that.
Yeah, 4 rematches.
Keep it tight.
But, yeah, very different from where we were just a few weeks back.
Yeah, even if some of the card isn't.
I'm kind of all right with it, I've got to be honest. People going, oh, bloody hell, Cody versus Seth freaking Rollins again. Sorry! I think someone said to me 3 months ago, would you like to see Cody versus Seth Rollins? I'd have snatched their fucking hand off.
Here he is, the man himself. Yeah, I don't mind, people say, because you've got low standards. But I don't mind the way that this Backlash card is shaped out. WWE, if not, we talk about this quite a lot, don't we? Their premium live events are anything but premium, but what they are is short.
Yes.
And how you arrive at that is by only having 6 matches, knock out a couple of rematches. I remember WrestleMania. Oh. People probably don't want us to just sit here and remember stuff.
Yeah.
But I remember
the Rumble.
Having a fantastic time.
Oh, that's me!
What a moment. What a moment.
I think I've told this story before. I nearly blacked out when Cody Rhodes came out because I was so excited. I shouted and then forgot to breathe.
Yeah, it was just, there was a feeling. I remember it's not so much Cody entering, it's the feeling You know when Seth was in the ring and virtually all of his big entrance was done with, and you were just waiting for his music to end so the thing could happen, and you could feel the whole building like it's actually him. It's going to be him. They're not going. People were predicting it was going to be like Vince coming out and trolling him first, wasn't it? Or sending out Shane, and then it was just this is just going to be Cody. That'll stick with me forever.
Night one of WrestleMania was incredible.
Very, very special. Very special.
Apart from poor bloody Rick Boogs. Get well soon, mate.
What did we eat the brisket during in night one? When did we get the brisket? What did we...
Did we get the brisket beforehand? Or did
briefly,
you get
it... Because I know we missed The Undertaker on night 2.
Yeah, and a match.
And the back 50 seconds of a 1 minute match.
Because I went, they'll give this 10 minutes. They've been giving it 10 minutes on telly.
Waited for the bell to ring in the New Day match, and then, yeah.
Was it? Oh, that was night 2 as well. Oh, no. When did we go then? I missed Bianca Belair's... No, I saw Bianca Belair's entrance. I missed Becky's entrance, I think.
You know what it was? Did you bring that to me?
Possibly.
Yeah. Because I don't recall what it was we were getting. We had a bar right by us on the first night, didn't we?
Yeah, we might have gone brisket first, actually. We might have got brisket before the show started. Yeah, it might have been beers I was getting when Bianca had made her entrance.
I remember when we couldn't understand how the queuing system works because we're stupid idiot Brits abroad trying to fit in and failing.
Oh, more comments.
Okay.
Matt Rains, says, sorry, how rude of me. Adam, does that mic work? Oh, this. It's a very good question, that. Let's just check.
Right, I need to tell this story. I got to film Adam Wilborn in Dallas. A privilege as it was as well, watching this man operate at peak performance with the crowd behind him going wild.
Oh, honestly.
Julian, it was good for all of our egos, that trip, wasn't it, let's be honest. Really, really wonderful people that we met in Dallas. And the Julian chants, the volleying, that I've not seen and experienced in person since Adam Cole Baby in Brooklyn. Yeah. When half the side of wherever we were filming that day going, Adam Wilborn, and the other half going, ooh, 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 like that. They'd coordinated a King of the Mic noise to be your baby.
I also think I did a King of the Mic on one of them, but because it's not like this, it was just me going, oh, in a microphone. Didn't really have quite the same impact, but thank you for asking, Matt. And who else we got here? Sailor Airman, once again, thank you for joining us. Says, greetings, Wilborn and Walter. Sorry, Gunther. Wow, look at this. Three screening it tonight. Mm-hmm. So Sailor Airman is watching us, WrestleMania Backlash, and the loved Toronto Maple Leafs. Go Maple Leafs.
Go Leafs. Go Leafs. Is that...
Kush Token McGee says, go Leafs, go Jays.
Yes, Leafs and Jays in Game 7 of the NBA Super Bowl. That's all. That's what it is tonight, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
NBA Super Bowl. It's Game 7 and it's bottom of the 9th, I think, when I last Googled it, when I last checked.
A lot of people are checking. Kush Toker also asks if that mic works. We're all good for the moment. Big Ab says Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin for me, Jeff. I'm not a Pink Floyd fan, controversial as it might be. I like The Wall. I've got a piece of the actual Berlin Wall at home because my brother went to see Pink Floyd play as the wall in Berlin was being destroyed. So I like Pink Floyd for gigging on that special occasion so I could get some history in the house. But they're a bit proggy for my taste. You know where you're at with Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Led Zeppelin as well, even though I don't know as much about the two of them. No,
neither are way up on my list.
None of them are the Arctic Monkeys, so which are the best band of all time.
All right. Sorry, drinking vodka through her hands.
What else have we got here? The mic is broken. You should add an amp to it to make it work better, says Ryan Driller. Ollie Duracell, great surname, says, yes, lads, watching you live from Malta.
Oh, hello.
On night shift, actually watching a WWE event. And Kush Toker says, what's the beverages for this evening, boys? Dark black coffee and WhatCulture Kush here. One day we are going to have smoke with Kush Toker McGee with his very own WhatCulture Kush that he's grown. It's not quite that yet.
Okay.
But, what are we drinking tonight?
So, got to stay hydrated, obviously.
H2O!
There he is. But also, which I believe our American viewers at least will have. You know, I'm not wanting to educate them on their soft drinks because they really are the kings of that game.
Space flavoured Coke?
Pepsi Max Cherry.
Oh, is there another one of them in the fridge?
There is.
I might go and get
Is
one
a game changer. When you take sugar out of a soft drink, it wrecks everything. And we all have to do it to just try and keep ourselves alive a little bit longer. This, I think, is the masterpiece of diet drinks. This is the elite tier. If you were to do one of them divisive Twitter lists.
Here he is. Sinn Féin is a legitimate political party.
You have to say that after sucking in a helium balloon. You know the rules. Actually, they did extremely well in the local elections. They very much are a legitimate political party. Yeah, Pepsi Max Cherry for me. It isn't quite space-flavoured Coke that me and Wilborn sampled in Dallas, nor is it
Can we go back to America?
Yes, please. The 3-pint size super big gulp, 1.49
baby
of full fat Mountain Dew. But you do what you can.
And I also have a single bottle of Amstel that I think I brought into the office about 6 months ago. What? Oh yeah, we're all good for the time being. I just realised I was just doing that. Hey, go fuck yourselves, everyone. Which I'll be cracking open once the show starts, and once I feel more comfortable in the fact that we haven't broken the stream. I mean, there will stick around, by the way, not just for the live stream reactions, but also for the end, where I don't know if we can stop streaming.
Oh,
we can start. It just keeps going and me coming in going, Andy, I don't know what I've done, I've broken it. We've got some more comments and lovely donations. Thank you as always, everyone, guys. Matt McCain says, I too recall my timeline by the last time I had brisket or beer. Cheers, gents. Have a blast tonight. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
And Steve Nikolakopoulos, better known as Edward Shiraz-Hands.
Oh, legend.
Says, G'day, legends. Hope you gents are doing well. Any chance the Ryback returns tonight? Or does Ted DiBiase Jr. interfere to cost Cody?
Look, Edward
Please,
Shiraz-Hands.
neither of those.
I love you dearly, but can you not invoke the name of Ted DiBiase Jr.? Because I believe if you say it 3 times on a pay-per-view night, he actually appears.
Yeah.
So we can't take those chances.
Also, Daniel Hatfield, love it when the football conversation occasionally pops up, says, as a Wycombe Wanderers fan, how is Michael Hamflett feeling about tomorrow? Do you want to update everyone on what on earth that means?
Was it Michael Hatfield?
Daniel Hatfield.
Daniel Hatfield, sorry, Daniel. Stressed about playing Hughes. As well, you fucking know. I was censoring myself there when I didn't need to. Yeah, so Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday will play in the second leg of the League One playoffs tomorrow night. The winning team go through to play Daniel's team Wycombe at Wembley.
Fuck you, Sheffield Wednesday!
Wilborn's got a dog in the fight more than I have as a Sunderland
anyone
fan.
But Wednesday.
We're 1-0 up, so we take that advantage in the second leg. It's still all to play for, sadly.
Wycombe Hillsborough second leg.
Yeah.
Played on Hillsborough, mate.
Yeah, so I heard, yeah.
Scored.
Scored.
Given offside,
Yeah,
so rated the official. That's arguably more me than actually scoring.
I'm not sure how Daniel will feel about this. Feel free to knock me out in the comments this if you like. Wycombe feel like the heels in this scenario. In the COVID season, they went up via algorithm rather than points on the board. And play their football with a kind of, how would you say, economic style. They just beat the shit out of you and try and bully you off the pitch. But nobody can compare. I should be, sort of a bit more diplomatic and say, look, it's a game for everybody. Nobody can. I hate it. Nobody can figure it out. Like we played them earlier this season. It finished 3-3. It was absolutely gripping. We probably should have beaten them, but they just have a way of muscling you out of games. And if anything, you start to feel that frustration.
Who's the big lad who's retiring at the end of this season?
Fenway. He
Adebayo Akinfenwa.
Yeah.
What a player!
He's a monster, and I think that I don't know if he's struggling to get in the team, but he'd have to play as like a sentimental favourite at least for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I'd take that. Basically, as long as it's not Wednesday, I'm not bothered. I'd like it to be Sunderland. Yeah. I also would like it to not be Sunderland for other people that I know, because it would be funny to watch it go around. But for you, I'd like it to be Sunderland to go back up, and you get ridiculous attendances for that league. You shouldn't be in there.
44,000, I think it was on Friday night, which is
Oh, look out, lads! He's got a table.
Also, I mean, IMO. This has always been the case, but I think now we can definitively state that we're the baby faces of the North East. I think Newcastle have made their bed in that regard.
Yeah. EBCV, Extreme Bailey Chandler Variety, thank you for your donation. And Jordan Booth says, fine evening, gents. Got to say, Hamlet, as a Hull fan, absolutely hates Sheffield Wednesday. Great idea, that, Jordan. So I very much hope Sunderland get the W.
Is he a Hull fan?
Yeah,
right.
John's a Hull fan.
I once we scored a very late winner against Hull City for a Halloween game. Halloween, as we called it. We were out in the drink. We were all in fancy dress. I was a young man. I was an idiot. For Halloween, I went as zombie Steve Irwin with a stingray sticking out of my chest. I regret it somewhat, but it was a great game.
I had some interesting Halloween outfits back in the day. I'm not going to say what it was.
Ross Wallace scored the winner, went crazy, took his shirt off, and he got a second yellow card and got sent off. Roy Keane was manager at the time, and he bollocked him for it and lost his goal bonus and all sorts.
Oh. MVP's here.
Mm-hmm. There are too many people at this table.
Too many people, and he hasn't even got a headset, so he can't hear what you're saying. MVP, how do you think Homer's going to be? How do you think Homer's going to be? It doesn't matter.
Booker T, you were quoted as saying that ticket sales do not equal growth. How do you respond?
So, yeah, I want to go back to America.
Oh, yeah, me too.
D-Nurse, is that a Ramones t-shirt?
Well, yes, but it's a Razor Ramones t-shirt.
One of your biggest regrets, that.
Wolves, man. Yes, we went to WrestleMania. Yeah, us two.
Yeah,
us two went to WrestleMania.
Well, I was hanging out backstage with the Street Profits, so I don't know about you. I'm pretty cool.
Phil got us there, but we stayed there. Yeah. We weren't kicked out.
Phil got us there, and then we just hung around and said, "You can't ask us to leave. We've got wristbands."
We were allowed. And we weren't sure of the etiquette because it's like a club night, so we didn't want to dress down. No. We'd all brought our wrestling t-shirts, and you can, there's a freedom in the arenas and stuff. So
I got another one of my wrestling shirts made by the wonderful guys at Claudio Lugley. Link in my Twitter.
One as well, and that was like going down really, really well. And it hadn't occurred to me that obviously with Scott Hall's sad passing, there would be a lot of people dressing to pay tribute to the man himself. But I was just in like a generic button-up shirt. If and when over the next few months, actually, you'll see it in the flesh. I think one might be kicking around already in a couple of the interviews you've done where like me and Miller are milling around in the background, or me and you are milling around in the background in some of Miller's interviews. But if you keep an eye out for Chris Bay's blog over the next few months, you might get a good look at it. But, because we had a bit of time with him on that. But yeah, there was loads of Razor tributes going on in people's like really cool stuff, and I could have got away with this and scored some brownie points for people, and I didn't. Just left it.
We'll be back. Wale, close personal friend Wale now.
Yeah.
Lovely man.
Wale, Emilio Sparks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just dropping all these names.
Good brothers.
Yeah. Everyone was super nice. Everybody, it turns out, in wrestling now, maybe, is nice.
Yeah. I think it's fixed.
I think wrestling itself...
I think Cody fixed racism. And I think
wrestling itself has turned the corner.
Wrestling's just sorted itself out, really.
It's fine now.
Matt Raines says, is Madrid City the best Champions League semi-final ever? Or we're the lads? I'm going to have to go. Do you know what? I'm going to have to go with... Was Man United Juve champion? You know when Roy Keane scored?
Yes, I remember that vividly, yeah.
I'm going to say personally Liverpool-Barcelona.
That was the one. That was the one I was...
I loved that, but
that's good about Raines say that. He's a Liverpool fan, that's good of him.
I didn't really have a dog in the fight in the Madrid City one. It was a good, enjoyable match, but I think people really overhype Barcelona sometimes.
Is that the one where Liverpool made the final against Real and lost because kind of like it was as if there was so much steam put into that?
No, it was the one where they made the final and won because Tottenham had the other mental semi-final against Ajax, which was also right up there.
I'm not a...
And then they had a really shit final.
I'm not much for Champions
League. Decided
League.
by a penalty, and that was it.
I'm not much for Champions League / European football fan because being a Sunderland fan is never going to matter in my life. But what a tournament that was.
I'm going to Google 1999 Champions League.
Yeah.
Because that was when I was a Man United fan, interestingly enough.
Roy Keane was suspended by them but scored a goal to get into the final.
Exactly,
What a story.
I've done the wrong thing here. Yeah, for my sins, when I was about 10, I was a Man United fan because everyone at school was a Man United fan. And then I went, the only time I've ever been to Old Trafford is to watch Chesterfield play against Middlesbrough. And they won everything, so I was like, oh, cool, well, completed it now. Where was it? Here we go. Found it. Semi-finals. Juventus. I got it right.
There it is.
Yeah, that was a mad thing, I believe the kids say. It was ridiculous, that.
I remember them beating Inter in that
run.
Inter
as well? In the quarters, yeah.
They were great, that Man United
Inter in the
quarters,
really yeah. They finished second.
Yeah, and everything really like.
No, didn't finish second.
When your team
didn't finish second, yeah, Bayern Munich.
When your team aren't very good, It becomes as much about what happens to your rivals as anything else.
Yeah.
And I always had such a great affection for Alex Ferguson because of this when Newcastle had a 12-point lead. And he rattled Keegan and it all fell apart. So I was
that they brought Vecino Esprit and then they went, probably shouldn't have done that. We've really wrecked the team.
I always had a real affection for Manchester United as a result, as unpopular as that was at times.
Sturm Graz. What are they up to nowadays? Hello. Just having a lovely time in the Austrian even Bundesliga. Steve Nikolakopoulos says, fellas, will this soccer talk tonight? 76ers or Heat? What are we going for? Yeah, is this at the NBA playoffs?
Oh, Miami Heat all day long.
I am Milwaukee Bucks. I'm a Milwaukee Bucks kind of guy.
Go Bucks.
I was...
Come on, the fucking Bucks.
A bit like Phil. I think I was a Chicago Bulls guy because of Michael Jordan. That's kind of the only knowledge I had of basketball. And then, on my honeymoon in Jamaica, made friends with a load of Americans who subsequently I've discovered may have slightly different political views to myself. But made friends with them on like a tour thing, got drunk with them, had a lovely time in Jamaica with them, and they gifted me a Milwaukee Bucks cap. And then, what's his name? Janice won the whole thing for us. And I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, it's good being a Bucks fan.
Miami Heat because... also on honeymoon, oddly enough.
Oh.
I think, what was the player? Was it LeBron James? Somebody went from the Cleveland Cavaliers to Miami Heat.
Yeah, he definitely used to play for the... Well, he played for the Cavs, didn't he?
It
Everything.
It was a big old deal.
Have they put the titles on the line for this?
Nah, afraid not really.
Well, they're wearing the titles. Why don't you just put them on the line?
Was this not...
Why don't you put your fucking sword on the line?
I'm thinking like they've all got belts.
Title.
And T-Pain.
Oh, I'm genuinely excited to find out who, because this match can't be as bad as it was at WrestleMania.
It can't. It really can't.
And I'm excited to see who out of potentially Ciampa, Rhea Ripley, Stu Grayson has been suggested.
Here they are.
Look at this recap. The entrance was fun. I'll give you that.
I thought it was the Fiend, didn't we?
And they had this epic, and I'll never forget one of my favourite moments of WrestleMania.
Why are you here?
Was spinning round when they got a "This is awesome" chant to look at you, and you go.
I just want people to have standards. That's all I'm after.
Like there's more legitimacy in NXT 2.0 occasionally chanting "This is awesome." At least they weren't treated to other stuff. Like some of it is awesome. Like that triple threat they had the other day on NXT.
What it was
awesome.
And on the off chance, I don't imagine they will, but on the off chance that like anyone that was sat around us looks at, finds this stream tonight and looks at, there's them two weird guys from Britain that were watching WrestleMania. I'm not being critical of you directly or anything, but they sat there doing nothing.
Yeah.
They were sat there on the phones. They were bored. They were talking about the ministry because they were talking about Edge's old character and stuff. They were a fun bunch.
Oh my God! I just saw.
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
And all the AJs. All the little AJs. It's AJ Styles. It's AJ Styles. It's AJ Styles. And here's baby AJ Styles.
Oh look, he's got the scales of justice.
Yeah. Licking my lips.
Did you see? Oh, here we go. Look, indoor lightning. There's a storm centralised specifically around the locker room.
Get out of here. What?
It's improved. It was absolute dog shit earlier on.
Why didn't he put his
when Damian Priest just went, I'm just gonna turn purple, and that's the end of my match.
Oh yeah,
it just ended. Hug little AJ, and AJ. How tall is AJ Styles? Because it's one of those things where you go like, oh, he's quite small, and then you find out because everyone's a fucking giant.
Yeah, he's like, I reckon he's maybe a legit 5'10", 5'11".
Let's comments. What are we saying? How tall is AJ Styles? Mm-hmm. Oh, Daniel Hatfield says, can you feel that we feel a little heelish even against MK Dons?
Oof.
It's very different to my experience supporting solid mid-table Crystal Palace. Love to go to Palace. Palace's stadium, it's got a bit of a cool atmosphere to it. And MK Dons, yeah, I hate MK Dons as well.
Did you see Roy Hodgson having relegated Watford this weekend? You see what happened?
Who's this?
Watford lost to Crystal Palace, of which Roy Hodgson is a recent legend of Crystal Palace for all that he achieved there. He's had a pretty much. This is the end of his footballing career. Like long tenure, historic manager, but it's not gone. It's not ended well for him at Watford. Watford aren't going to miss him or anything like that. But Palace were like, he's Roy Hodgson, he's one of our own, whatever. So Watford have been relegated, but he's on the pitch like saying hello to the old players.
Yeah, I did see that.
On the Palace.
I see that.
Thanks
I
very
saw
much.
him shaking hands with someone. I was like, I think you should look a little bit more sad, Roy.
Great life. He's just not asked.
5'11", 5'7", 5'10", 5'8", 5 foot. Okay.
He's not
Go on
6.
Wikipedia.
He's not in the 6 foot club.
AJ Styles is, according to Wikipedia, his build height is 5'11".
Right.
Which is pretty tall. That's what? I've only got 4 inches on him.
Just the 4. Well, hang on. 4 inches.
Matt Rain says, who's more likely to join Edge's stable, Rhea Ripley or Claire Lynch? This baby is yours, AJ.
Do we think, who are we going with tonight, Rhea Ripley or Old Man Grumpy?
I like the idea of both.
Me too. Boost them up a bit
I
as
also
well.
like the idea of Balor being like, ha ha! Everyone like, too sweet? Oh, sweet. Oh, no, go fuck yourself. Fucking hell. JBL just says the same
He's
shit.
got one thing, hasn't he?
Performer. Where is Roman going? Says Ryan Hoover.
Hollywood. He's got Hollywood.
He's not going anywhere, baby. Because tonight is the night where we the one.
If you haven't listened to WrestleCulture yet, and you should, subscribe to podcasts wherever you get.
Play it on, Louise. She fucking hated it as well.
Dickhead. I like Spice Girls. Spice Girls mean something to me.
Spice Girls great. Last gig I went to, I think.
Yeah, trouble. Puts it in as his WrestleCulture song, and it's late on Friday night, and I like to. Kids are in bed. I'm a half decent husband, so my wife has Friday nights kid free. She can go and do what she wants. Go for some pints with the work colleagues, or whatever. I've got Top of the Pops on. Old episodes of Top of the Pops I quite enjoy just to really switch off. And then fucking Spice Girls come on. And it's like, whatever time of night it is. And I'm not permitted to soak in that moment because all of a sudden, this gurning expression comes back into my head and him going, I'm Roman Spice. Acknowledge Spice.
Acknowledge me. I love them so much, the bloodline.
Because
It boils so much piss as well. Do you know what I really liked? It was the end of WrestleMania. It was the end of me having to be nice to fans.
Was this on the
People
Monday?
around us. No, I still had to do it Monday. But the show finished. Roman fucking won. And the lads around us were like, I think Bro Lesnar's going to win this. And I went, well, you fucking stupid, aren't you? But fucking 1, 2, 3. I didn't even celebrate around. I just turned around and looked at this bloke and went,
I looked at you back to the whole thing because you were just eyeballing.
I was just like mouthing off to the stands behind as well. Acknowledge him! That's why I need to go back to America, basically.
Unfinished business.
Put up with Duke.
Fight me, United States of America.
Oh yeah, ESO. How dare he use the Spice Girls for bloody WrestleCulture?
Agree.
Red Bull Spice was at the podium in Miami. Oh yeah, Formula 1. I've quit watching Formula 1. I've literally just gone cold turkey on it.
I didn't know you were.
I was like a very casual, like, oh, come on, Lewis, I hope you win.
Is it not like mainstream over now because of Netflix or something?
Yeah, but that's the reason why I don't like it.
You're out now. You're like...
Not because it's gone mainstream, but because the end of last season was the biggest pile of bullshit I've literally ever seen.
I can't.
They were like, it was like, basically it was going to end on its usual like, oh, fucking this sport. It's meant to be like, cars drive around against each other, and then like somehow.
Sorry again. Is that the official Wikipedia?
Right. And then what happened was there was a crash near the end, and it was like, oh, bollocks, this season's going to end with just them behind the safety car. Yeah. And then they just went, but what if it doesn't? And it's like, well, that's not how the rules work. What if you just let Max Verstappen and race Lewis Hamilton? Well, hang on, wait a second, because you got all these backmarks. Nah, bollocks, we'll just let Max Verstappen win because it's fun for Netflix.
Same team?
No, different
team.
teams.
For Netflix?
Different teams. They basically, I think they basically just went, oh, wouldn't it be fun if we just let him race it out? And Max Verstappen just passed him, won the title. It was this whole controversy because they just basically went, yeah, there's the rule book, out the window it fucking goes. And I was like, well, what's the point? Why? It's half the argument you have with wrestling half the time. Mm-hmm. If we're not going to stick to the rules, what's the point? What are we doing here, lads? So now I've just completely given up on it, basically. So yeah.
And that was all to make a Netflix documentary more entertaining.
The theory is that this has suddenly got really over in America, and they've gone, wouldn't it be good if... And also, they probably went, we want someone other than Lewis and Mercedes to win.
Now I see why we were good enough, Sunderland, to get relegated and then not get promoted.
Yeah.
In our 2 seasons of Sunderland. That wasn't a football
decision.
That was a Netflix choice.
Mate, look at Wrexham all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, this is it.
They were shit halfway through the season. I was this close to tweeting Pollard being like, you fucking suck, boys. Chesterfield's fucking smashing it. And I cannot tell you how glad I am that I didn't send that tweet.
Because that would now be sitting there.
Because now he'd be like, how's that working out for you? When we miss out on the playoffs on final day. Matt Rain says, less Lewis Hamilton, more Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh, yes. Please go and watch the news we did. What was it? What was the headline story that day? Cody Rose did something.
Wednesday, wasn't it? Because it was when we had the training.
Wednesday Styles. It was my first.
Don't forget to play DraftKings Sportbook unless you've got a gambling problem.
Got a gambling problem? Here's some text you got. Fucking read. Ronnie O'Sullivan. Everybody, it's been a week since he became a record-tying world heavyweight sneak champion. Go and Google Ronnie O'Sullivan's best bits, and you'll be there for about a day because there's so many of them. He's best.
Oh, the match that only you and I liked.
Yeah. I watched this back.
I watched it back.
I got home and I watched WrestleMania back in chunks, and
I didn't realise he clipped the ring ropes.
Yeah, I got it. I got people's dislike for it. They have a really janky, awkward chemistry, the two of them, that you didn't see all those years ago. And you know, like these kind of really lame brawls.
Wait a second, I just want to watch this kick again. Boom! Fuck you!
Yeah, they kind of a lot falls apart, but then sometimes it just looks like they're fighting. They're just really windmilling. They're missing a lot of punches.
It felt scrappy. It felt like a fight. And my name's Finley, and I love to fight. So I like that. Tranquility Ocean, I think that's a real name, says they should add belts to snooker.
Yes.
Is that Judd Trump? He's catching it in. He's come for the black ball.
And Money in the Bank at the end of a frame.
I do like that. Take the shoes off. We're getting settled now.
Belts. I would go for belts in snooker.
Oh, Douglas Salm says, you guys talk all the time about football/soccer. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about rugby, please? Do you have a team you watch? Do you even like the sport? Well,
complex emotions on rugby. There's rugby league and rugby union. I don't know, how much he knows or doesn't know, or he's asking as a. It's not even really a secondary sport in this country, is it?
No.
It's not small, but it's not big. Rugby league is massive in precisely one portion of the country, which just happens to be where my wife and in-laws are from. In fact, probably the most celebrated rugby town in the country is where half my family live. It's a town called Wigan. Half my in-laws.
Is your wife's dad that commentator on that famous rugby league clip where he's like, get him off! Get him sent off, you dirty bastard!
They all are.
Yeah.
It's so weird how in this very tiny pocket of the country, nothing is more important.
League's weird as well, isn't it? League's where, if you just hump someone on the floor, then you get up and roll the ball behind you. Yeah.
It's rugby union. It's like a real rich guy's Tory sport. Very, very, very posh. Rugger buggers and jeans and shoes.
Yeah, I like rugby.
It doesn't. Here's what it is. Here's rugby in a nutshell, right? Rugby union and league fans, regardless of whether they prefer union and league, there's various weekends, or there's something called the Challenge Cup, which is the big game.
Yeah. Is that this weekend just gone?
It might have been. But there's a magic weekend as well, where every team in the league plays in one stadium over the course of a weekend, and all the fans travel.
They played at United, Leeds United Stadium.
Yeah.
They're fucked. They're getting relegated because their pitch will be buggered as well for next week.
But these occasions where all the rugby fans, it's a bit like WrestleMania, everyone just comes together, it doesn't matter which team you support, they all sit together, have a great old day and watch the rugby and celebrate the sport. In a rugby fan's mind, they think, you couldn't get that in football. And in a football fan's mind, you're like, yeah, you couldn't fucking get that in football. Because there's so much more biliousness and hatred in football. And I think rugby lacks that.
Yeah.
A little bit. They don't loathe each other.
I'll be honest, I only really watch England.
Not quite enough needle.
No, I went to watch Newcastle to play, and that was enjoyable.
The Falcons.
Yeah.
At Kingston Park.
And I went to watch someone in the West Midlands once. I was working at it, I think.
Will Carlin fucked Princess Diana. Rugby.
Rugby. I don't really get it, and the whole we're going to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Why don't we just score a try though? Mm-hmm. Tries are fun. Penalties are boring. Right. A few more comments. James Smith says, "Evening legends. Can't think of anything witty or interesting to read out. Just a token appreciation for the free insight and entertainment." Tar. Thanks, James.
Can't think of anything witty or interesting to read out. You sound like you should be streaming for us. Get involved.
Berserk5583 says, "Should they wait for the next WrestleMania for Roman versus Rock?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only because...
We'll be there.
Well, fingers crossed. Yeah.
I'll be honest, right?
Manifesting, yeah?
No, not even manifesting.
WrestleMania.
I'll be honest. If work don't send me to next year's WrestleMania, I'm just going to go anyway.
It was too good.
I'm going to do it anyway.
It's too good.
I'm not missing The Rock, and I'm not missing going to fucking Los Angeles.
No, man. I quite fancy Hollywood. Thing is, it's... I mean, it's not going to clash at the fucking castle, is it? Like, so I think it's probably going to be WrestleMania. I can't see them doing Clash at the Castle. Survivor Series is the one night of the year where Raw and SmackDown superstars can fight each other, but Rock is neither, so he's not eligible for that. I got Steve Austin winning next year's Rumble, so that rules the Rock out of that.
Yeah.
So I think we're good. Yeah, WrestleMania is.
Oh, yeah, the Rumble. Yeah.
Austin winning the Rumble in Texas.
If
it's at the Alamo. Like, Austin wins the Rumble, Austin fighting for one belt, Rock fighting for the other. Everything's fine.
As if Roman's still champion, and they don't even do separate nights. The same night.
Austin and Rock both in the chamber. I want to be number one contender.
Douglas Sam, American football is football is a gentleman's game played by hooligans. Rugby is a hooligan's game played by gentlemen. Also, I prefer rugby union. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Interesting, yeah. Rugby, like, do you know what else about rugby as well? So I went to,
I've never played rugby at school. I don't think that helped.
Rugby was
a big
game. I was used to all sports at school, but like university rugby was a big university game. Rugby drinking culture intimidated me. Football, drinking gigs. I love booze, but rugby drinking culture was very much drink this sick and piss out of a shoe.
Yeah.
Can I have a pint? Drink this sick and piss out of a shoe. Because you're drinking with a rugby. I don't want to. Take clothes off. I don't want to do either of those things. Sweeping generalisations. Everyone's fine. Everyone's nice.
Jason Moskowitz says, "Hey fellas, it's great to see the two of you working together. Big fan of the tandem. Yeah, it's nice. It's a bit different, but I enjoy it. It's just the technical side of things that had us worried, I think. Why don't you guys do the majority of your shows as videos on YouTube since you have the channel?" Well, there might be developments on that. I think just technically, I think in terms of just doing it and personnel and just algorithm stuff, we wouldn't probably do it, but we may well set up eventually a separate YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'd love that.
For all of our podcasts, basically. But that doesn't mean the podcast's going to change whatsoever.
It's like none of this is happening. It's all just speculation and things we would love to do if the opportunity presented itself. There's just loads of fun things we could do. Like the ones that could be the reviews that could go up as videos, podcasts that could be live, Q&As that could be interactive, roundtables that could welcome in discussion from people. Nothing's not possible. It's just when we could
just numbers and stuff like when Phil's in, we can do live videos and stuff, and he can live cut. Same with Chris Thompson. We just are in a bit of flux at the moment, but a good flux.
Oh yeah,
a very good
great flux. And audio is not going anywhere, is it? That's just
no, exactly. WhatCulture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcast from.
We are the ones.
Eric Vasquez, thank you for your donation. And Sailor Emmett says, "Back to wrestling. Do you think WWE is trying to make the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania Backlash the new Raw after WrestleMania?" Yeah, the Raw after Mania is fucking dude.
I'd like any kind of Raw after WrestleMania because it's finished, isn't it?
It's such a weird thing for them to be like, let's temper these expectations a little bit for our most die-hard fans. Do you remember what that lad behind us said as well? When he was like, "Cool, so we got like 20 minutes of this left."
Oh, man. I know, brother, you got 2 hours to go. I can't... Matt Rains, in the comments, he was at the Dynamite and Rampage tapings this week. Took some very offensive...
He had a sign, didn't he?
I did like the one where he was putting over Sidgwick, but there was another one he had that I'm not going to give credence to on the stream. You can check out his Twitter if you must. But, like, you see a Dynamite and a Rampage taping, and you just think, yes. Like, you're not going to be hot for everything, but you're going to be hot for most things, and you're going to feel it, and there's a certain energy. And you can tell there's a crowd that want to be entertained and a show that wants to entertain a crowd. Like, Raw feels like the opposite on both counts. Like, it doesn't feel like a show designed to entertain a crowd, and it doesn't feel like a crowd that have gone there to be entertained. People are sat in the building, and nobody's really coming up for much. Entrances, maybe? Like, entrances and the odd bit of interview stuff when there's a good line. I guess Cody's stuff went down well. The matches, nobody cares, do they? People are racing off to the bogs when the matches are happening.
No, exactly.
Like, if anybody's watching along with us as we're watching this, we're just watching the highlights of the Andrew the Giant WrestleMania Battle Royal, and I was like, why is this not coming back into my head? Me and you were stuck.
Ugh.
We were in Garland, Texas. We were nowhere near Dallas. We were like an hour away nearly in Garland because somebody had to go and watch the Briscoes and FTR.
Hard job.
Shorts, tall guys, short straws. Tall guys out.
Name of the guy we were hanging out with. What was the name of that lovely bloke?
Stuart.
Stu, top boy.
I can't pronounce his surname and I feel terrible for that. I'm going to find him in a second. I'm going to shout him out. But it was great because I think it was Matt Rains and it might have been Cleary or somebody else had spotted two separate sections of tweets where Phil was basically crying for help online with various tweets of him being like, I'm desperately sad at SmackDown. Why is this so bad? And me and you screaming.
Yeah. This is the best night of my life. Best tag team match I've ever seen.
Unbelievable. I've just seen. Bad fun. You're an alright guy, Matt Rain.
Hey, speaking of alright guys, Baron Corbin. I like him.
Baron Corbin, alright guy.
I think he's hey. You were alright.
You were right.
I feel like last year's Backlash was better than Mania, says Chris McNulty. What?
Not happening this year.
What happened? Hang on, wait a second. What happened at last year's? Because all I remember is the zombie.
Stu Merrick.
I thought it was Merrick.
Who was driving over from Austin, Texas to Dallas.
Yeah, jeez.
Covering half of the UK across his own state.
It was enjoyable last year's.
WrestleMania Backlash, right. I see, I'm supposed to be the memory guy, and this card might as well not existed. We had, and it wasn't great, Bayley versus Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Roman versus Cesaro.
There's main event, yeah. You've got. You don't have to get the pre-show. I'll tell you the pre-show match. Sheamus beat Ricochet.
Did Drew and Lashley have another match?
Yeah.
Drew, Lashley, and Braun.
Yeah. 3 more matches. 2 titles and 1 unique match.
A unique match. They're still in the Thunderdome. Oh, here he is. Madcap Moss. He's got.
Look at him.
Look at that body.
Give me a joke. He's going to do a joke. Oh, he's serious. Madcap Moss is getting serious.
Who's afraid of the big bald wolf? So a guy.
Does that mean he's going to get his awesome entrance back? So that shit casino thing.
Well, I think
fucking lights and the.
I miss the old music. Complimentary. I like that noise. A guy who calls himself Madcap doesn't want to tell any jokes. Is he got to be the next to get the WWE treatment? Mouse.
He's gonna be Mouse.
Most.
Why don't they have Mason Moss as a team? Oh, he's face now, isn't he? Bollocks. Oh, hang on. Big Bald Wolf. Big Bald Wolf. Have you seen the video for that?
No.
Who did fucking Barbara Duck Sauce?
Yeah.
There's a song called Big. Yeah. There's a song called Big Bad Wolf. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen the video for it, just go and watch it.
All right.
It's not what you expect.
Okay.
I don't think you'll have seen it on like MTV, for example. I'm fairly certain it's only broadcastable on YouTube and probably the dark area of YouTube. It's not like horrifically bad. It's just like, well, I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, that's a hell of a tease.
Sorry, the other matches, the Zombie Lumberjack match.
Oh, God, yeah. Forgot about that, of course. The Zombies blocked it out of my mind.
The Mysterios winning the SmackDown tag titles.
Yeah.
and Rhea Ripley beating Asuka and Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship.
Not
Where it's
good.
like, oh, I beat Asuka, but I didn't beat you.
Yeah, not good.
Let's fucking get this rolling for the next 6 months, bitch. Kevin, how are you? How's your day? Bye. Thanks for that, Kev.
Cheers,
Thanks for
Kev.
swinging by. Right. Or maybe it's going to be W. Morrissey joining the Judgment Day.
That'd be class. That'd be brilliant.
God. I still need to catch up on Dynamite. I think it sucks now.
It's had a month. I think it'll be fine. Double or Nothing will be super exciting.
Yeah,
They've
they're
got-
on their upswing, hopefully. They better be.
I think there is a very reasonable argument that this is the. Well, no, it is. I'm going to stop using all the caveats and qualifiers. This is the most unpredictable AEW title match ever.
What if Joe Gacy joins Edge?
Oh, he is the fucking food.
I love Joe Gacy, man.
I love that you've watched more NXT than you have AEW over the last month.
It's just a better show. Just a more enjoyable, entertaining show. Because of you, says Thomas Scott. I think he's directing this at me. Because of you, I can no longer see an egg or something that rhymes with egg without shouting it like me. You.
Hey.
Egg. Hanging the washing out. Paying. You fancy a pastry? Greetings. Easter was wild. Thank you, Thomas.
Pig. The big leg.
I love that. You're going to pay the washing out.
Do you know what he does when he...
What's Kayla's? She got like a chessboard just
Oh,
on
yeah.
the bottom half of her.
I like it.
Fashion's weird, man, isn't it? I mean, I realise I'm wearing a shirt and track and bottoms combo.
That's it.
This is
You're
my
not
street
a slave
outfit.
to fashion.
I know you can't see, aside from the occasional glance from down here. Down here.
I don't understand people that wear jackets with ostentatious arms.
Oh,
I do not. You know, like she's got 2 colours on her arms, Wilborn. Why would anybody do that? Look at my fucking jacket.
no, I can see.
I'm
Mark
like
Lee
Cat
Willis.
Moss around here.
Mark Lee Willis get involved. Mark says after burying Vassell the other day, we were talking about Darius Martin and Darius Martin, weren't we?
Darius
We were
Vassell.
slagging off Darius Vassell. He did score a bicycle kick on his England debut. Mark Lee Willis corrects. It's a fair point.
It's a
What
fair
you-
play at times, isn't it?
What are your thoughts on Villa? Also, can you mention Mental Health Awareness Week now and on the news? More than happy to do that, Mark Lee Willis. Absolutely. Just normalise the conversation and normalise saying to your mates that you are struggling, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Ask people if they're
Sorry, Mad Camel's completely thrown me there. He's
having a
just
nap.
jumping, going, yeah! And Vince is like, nailed it.
Keep that body on camera. Keep the body on camera. Ask.
I mean, if I had that body, it would never be off camera.
What's the deal? We're not the experts in this, but like, ask people once and twice if they're okay.
Yeah.
Reach out. I don't mind saying. Oh God, here he is.
Oh, also all I needed.
Excuse me, Mr. Heyman, Usos. I want to discuss your 6-man tag.
Ooze!
Oh! Mental Health Awareness Week.
Yes.
And it's month/week in the UK, Canada, America, different places. I'll say this, because I don't mind saying it on a stream, and I recommend it as well. Look into your local council's governance, whatever, for free counselling sessions. I've used them in the past, and they're really good. Tend to get between 6 and 10 sessions. Clear your head to a neutral stranger with whatever it is that might be going on in your life. They're really great. Especially like in WhatsApp group with friends where it's not typically the conversation.
Yeah.
If that's not normally the beats of it, find a comfort zone in being able to talk about it, because once that opens up, it's surprising how much it flows after the fact. It's if there's like 5 or 6 people and nobody really wants to be the first, and you put your head above the parapet, you'd be surprised how more people are just struggling with something, and then you're away.
And just like take some time for yourself. If it necessarily means taking time off work or whatever, like it really does make a difference.
Totally.
Just to be like, I'm just going to focus on me for a little bit. It's just nice, something to do.
So social media, it's not an obligation
Yeah.
to anybody. Take breaks
Yeah.
whenever you need to.
If you're not as good as I am on social media, definitely take a break, because some of us are pretty good at it. Just talking about the legacy of the Intercontinental Championship.
the
Get
Continental
3,000
title working out for you. You and WWE Gareth in league. You the ones.
He saw it and he went, "That's a pretty good tweet. I'm gonna get 200 likes out of that.
I'm gonna
200. Oh, that's your change, bitch."
Let me milk that cow.
What are your thoughts on the Villa? I like the Villa. I've been there many, many times. Having formerly lived in Birmingham, got a lot of Villa fans as well. And I think Stevie is doing a great job. Stevie, what's your favourite kind of cheese? Melted cheese. He said that. He once said that.
He's asking.
Mark Lee Willis still.
Oh, is that Mark Lee Willis? Mark Lee Willis. I was born in Redditch. I got an affection for all Midlands clubs, Villa included. It's a nice ground as well. I like where it is, just on the outskirts. But I love Birmingham.
I've been to all of the big stadiums. I think
I went to the Hawthorns.
Villa Park, Hawthorns, St Andrews, Molineux, and I went to Walsall to watch an England game for a quid. It was
Seen
great.
Walsall versus Sunderland, sat up quite high so you can see the motorway going past.
Yeah.
I've never been to Molineux.
Been to Coventry, of course.
Yeah, the Rico on the roundabout. Went to the Hawthorns and we slept in a canal boat because there's a canal that treks right up to the Hawthorns. It was a really, really bad idea. Don't do it. Canals are freezing in the UK. What the hell is this?
WWE hits different live, mate. He does.
It does. It's really boring for long periods.
Yeah, they're trying to advertise. It's going to be basically like night one of WrestleMania. It's not.
Attend, I say this from experience in the new world and the new normal, attend a premium live event. Attend a house show. Enjoy yourselves. Get back out there. Live life if you want to live it. Don't let it live you. I don't know about you, but I feel good. Do not go to TV tapings. They're hard.
Yeah. Well, we did get to see Cody versus KO. That was pretty sweet. Oh, here we go. Right, lots of messages now. Sorry. Mr. Phoenix has been involved in the chat. Thank you as always, Mr. Phoenix. I always like to start the streams thanking you boys for what you do, but after a really shit week, I got to double down, and who better to receive such praise than Big Ham and Lil Willie. Big love, guys. Thank you, Mr. Phoenix.
Thank you. Sorry you've had a bad week.
James Smith, why with this show as an afterthought of WhatCulture brought in the big guns for the live stream? Just missed Sidgwick for the snark. Dadley Club for life. One day we will get him on a stream.
Oh, yeah.
And unless it's AW, he will be the most miserable bastard.
Hey, we talk about, like, again, the banter. Imagine, like, a live podcast stream with all three of us. Dicking around behind a desk with the actual paper on in the background.
Yeah.
Like, some live reactions. But like Sky Sports News on transfer deadline day, something like that. We can have a ticker up in the side of how many swears we've accidentally let slip.
David Esposito. David, thank you as always for joining us. Of all WWE's booking inconsistencies, Madcap Moss wearing suspenders and a belt has to be the most egregious. Happy US Mother's Day to Wilborn Megafan, my Mrs. Leslie. Shout out to my queen. Leslie, happy Mother's Day to you.
You motherfucker. Happy Mother's Day to the American moms.
Yeah. When did we? Ours was ages ago, wasn't it?
March, I think it was, yeah. We don't have Mother's Day, but the legends all the same.
Yeah.
Saw my mum today. She's pretty cool. Mums are cool. Also, my wife today. She's the mother of my kids. She's pretty cool too. Mums.
Don't like it when English people say mom.
Mom.
Like
Birmingham Midlands is mom, isn't it? Yeah. We've got mum. We've got mum or mum on rotation up here. You can treat yourself to that.
Mum. Oh no! What's he doing? Well, I'm on SmackDown this week. I forgot to watch it. Nothing.
Jack shit. Yeah. This again. Again.
Did they put the titles on the line?
No. No, they did not. Lacey Evans came back. Don't want to discuss it.
Well, here we go. Matt Reigns is giving an ultimatum. If Stevie G goes to the empty had on the final day and brings Liverpool a title, I will officially think about burying the hatchet with Hamflet.
Oh, wow. Big stakes. He's going to find out I'm fucking hatchet proof, piece of shit.
So I just don't get this.
Nice,
so they just took the titles away.
Yeah.
What's wrong with making this a six-man and also having the tag titles on the line?
You do get it.
But why can't you have the six-man and just the tag titles? If you don't want to do the bullshit...
Yeah, they're all on the same
I
building.
mean, because they're going to fucking run it back 6 times.
Yeah, you got to have 7 rematches. Hey, I would have liked some titles in this match. I think...
If this main event is a load of bullshit...
Yeah, this is the thing. It can't main event.
It's going to main event.
Roman's beaten Drew on the house shows too. Like...
As he should.
Well, yeah. Thing is, if you think about this...
What culture needs to bet that would force Sidge to do 3 WWE live streams in a row.
I don't know what he'd be willing to pull up against that. You know, like that'd be
It's
his.
funny because
treble or nothing.
I'm not available for Money in the Bank or potentially SummerSlam.
Right. Is this
And
like,
I think
is this like the Cody A Cup?
I think if other people work at WhatCulture, this is a privilege, and I think they should be rewarded by having to do it.
I mean, it's a pitch. Sure.
Right.
Those sure are some words in order.
Oh, you want to go to some of the premium live events in person? Well, you have to fucking stamp these fucking
Is
boys,
that the
don't
rule?
they?
It's like a Costa card. You got to get it stamped in
100%.
so many.
I didn't just go to WrestleMania last month because I was mitten. I mean, that helped, obviously.
Kevin Patrick's made it his one to watch, and I think we missed him confirm that. How would he? How would he?
This is my one to watch. I really want to go to another WWE event.
Me too.
Or any wrestling event. I don't know why I said WWE there. AEW, last one I went to was pretty good. Double or Nothing 2019.
We glowed in America, didn't we? Kind of like
Texas was fucking lush.
Yeah, really good. Weather was amazing. Best lives walking. You know what it was? I'll tell you what it fucking was. I'm talking to you down the line.
I'll tell you.
Talking to everybody in the comment section. I'll tell you what it fucking is. So, it was WrestleMania. So you got more wrestling fans in a concentrated area than anywhere in the world. We're filming every day. So you never stop, but it's in the best way. Like when you love what you do, when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
And there's nothing quite like loving what you do and being there in person. But because of going from place to place and constantly getting the camera out and doing bits and bobs, there was a fairly concentrated amount of people that brilliantly were WhatCulture fans. Mm-hmm. Be it videos, articles, podcasts, whatever. There was a good amount of people that seemed to genuinely indulge in all of the nonsense that we put out. So you were never that far away from having a chat with a complete stranger who by the end you felt like a friend. And that is a beyond just the vanity, the obvious vanity of it. It's you get like a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
You get a nice euphoric moment of like good people being good. And then you come back to rainy England and you get none of those chats, sometimes even with your loved ones. They're not quite as engaged about what you do.
They don't acknowledge me, you know.
They're not asked about the WrestleMania results. No. And you just go weeks without it, and then your body just feels tired because it's like, where's all that free dopamine that I got from America? When I wasn't high on a fucking pint of sugar, I was high off human life and people having conversations.
Mr. Phoenix has been back involved. Mm-hmm. Okay, here it is. Cody Seth once more at Hell in a Cell. Then Cody wins Money in the Bank. Beats Roman at SummerSlam. Cody defends against Drew in the UK. Then Survivor Series. Roman Usos. Solo, Edge, Priest, Ciampa. Versus Drew, Butch, Sheamus, Ridge, Balor, AJ and Cody.
What are those teams?
I don't know. Solo.
Oh, Solo Sikoa joined up with the rest of the bloodline.
Ah. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like Drew. I like Cody becoming champion. I'll tell you that.
I like the Brits and the dog. Ridge Buddy Holland and
Oh yeah. What? Oh god.
Cody having to keep Butch under control. Yeah. Like Pharaoh. The fireworks scared the shit out of him.
Don't set the fire off.
Pete Dunne's a genius. Pete Dunne is I've just figured it out.
Go on.
Remember when we were like, he re-signed? Like, Pete probably should have gone to AEW. And then we were like, well, hang on, he's like 23 or whatever he is now. He's got time. In another 3 years, he'll still be like, AEW will still be interested. And he's thought, what can I do to make myself more appealing to somebody quite high up in AEW? I'll be a dog.
Yeah, that makes sense with Tony Khan.
Next question.
Right, we are minutes away from this show starting. Hopefully, when the timer comes up, I'll do it so you can sync up your streams with ours. WrestleMania. I'm astonished they haven't added any more matches. 6 matches.
Not against it. You know what we probably need to brace ourselves for? Somebody coming, like the Miz comes out to cut a promo in his gear, and they run back like the Miz versus Mustafa Ali or something like that. Impromptu on the night.
And there's no attack.
I got my boots on, so let's have a match.
And there's no attack by Ciampa because he's already waiting backstage to interfere in the AJ thing.
There you go. WrestleMania Backlash is this.
Brian Smith says, listen to you guys daily. First time I've got to jump into something live. Excited. Brian, welcome along.
Welcome, Brian.
What do the US and IC belts have to do to get on a pay-per-view, says Brett Bossy. Well, at Adam Wilburn on Twitter, I saw a great tweet from him saying that the last time that the Intercontinental Championship was defended on pay-per-view, not even premium live event, that's how far back they got to go, it's WrestleMania 37.
To answer the question, it is be held by the bloodline.
to answer the question, it's just someone needs to think about the legacy, the prestige a little bit more of these championships.
I think
people are like, oh God, you're going to put it on Johnny Knoxville.
Do you know what I'm game for? I want somebody to win. Let's go with the Intercontinental. I want somebody to win the Intercontinental title and say, I'm going to restore this belt to the former glories, the likes of Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and Mr. Perfect.
Hey up, lads. Up all night here in Hartlepool, says Ian Wanley. Ian, welcome along.
My folks live in Crimdon-Dean. You know where that is. Not their house.
And I've
but you
been
know
to
where
watch Chesterfield
been to the Vic, haven't you?
Hartlepool, yeah. It's a dreadful game.
Love that ground
I
though.
think it was 1-1.
There's like a really great pie shop in one of the corners, like where you get a pie and a pint. It's just right.
Favourite soups, says Jacob Mezzanetti.
Oh,
Cheers, there's my big dumb question for the night. I'm tired.
Jacob Mezzanetti has entered the chat. Right. Broccoli and Stilton. Out of those plastic pots in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Beef and veg / chicken and veg from Heinz Big Soup. Got to be specific Big Soup. And I do not fuck with the Aldi equivalent. I mean, I don't fuck with anything Aldi anymore. They didn't give me a goddamn free cereal deal on Twitter. But like, Big Soup out the tin, beef and veg.
I gotta get one. That's what they were. The Big Soup, just like Big Farmer.
Big Soup. Control your narrative of making their own soup. They're sick of Big Soup.
Consult. I'm trying to work a crouton your narrative into.
Also, what I like. Oh, it's they're doing the Backlash thing, aren't they?
Fucking hell! Remember when we were there?
What I like as well. I like soups when they're the first course of a wedding meal at like a fancy hotel that you can't quite make at home.
I was born in a city. The Weekend. Put some fucking respect on The Weekend.
Don't know about you, but I feel good.
Weekend and Pitbull are two of the greatest artists of our generation, and they do not get the respect that they deserve.
Pitbull is a strange...
I'm going to get The Weekend tattooed on that arm, I'm going to get Pitbull tattooed on that arm, and everyone else can fuck off.
So, Pitbull is a strange creature, but what he has done... has contributed, like, 2 all-timers to the WrestleMania canon. Like, he is... I think he has very viably challenged the My Way throne.
Yeah.
Like, twice
Back
in
catalogue,
5 years.
yeah. Although, I don't think enough respect gets paid to Crack Addict by Limp Bizkit.
From WrestleMania 19.
Yeah, I really like that.
Do you know what song I think stinks? And I would never have thought to listen to ever, IRL. And then out of nowhere now, like, it really means something to me.
Peter Gabriel's Big Time.
No, I love that.
That's a great song.
I got my mind made up.
That's 6 years too late when it was One Republic.
They hadn't used it in the build-up, and then they played it a fucking 100 times at WrestleMania 35, and I was just like, I'm having a great time, I'm having a fantastic time. Yeah. Yeah, it was One Republic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That'll be from your radio days. You'll have been spinning that.
I mean,
One
I think you've
Republic.
interviewed them.
Radio stations loved One Republic.
Yeah.
Because they did that one with Timbaland where he's like, too late to apologise. And he was in the studio just doing that. And he's like,
cheers, boys. I'll
take
take
that number. Thanks very much.
Right, I missed loads of comments about there. Oh, no, we're all right. Mr. Phoenix says, I'm sad to say this, that being that I was the prime advocate for good NXT, but would WhatCulture considering ditching NXT 2.0 content for Impact? They're kind of the best kept secret at the moment, Under Siege ruled. I've heard good things.
I found myself on a bit of a YouTube K-hole with Impact over the weekend.
Sorry, it's a great thing to reach in a second.
But you've started with the wrong angle there. Like, I would love one day for us to be able to add Impact to our weekly slate.
Yeah, I'm never losing it. I'd lose AEW for our last
I am never leaving the 2.0 dome. Ever. They've never named the fucking thing, so I don't know what we're calling it. I'm never leaving that building ever.
No,
because,
I love it.
Oof.
I've said it before. In terms of the hierarchy, I'm a WWE fan, so I'd always kind of keep in the loop with WWE. I sincerely doubt I would watch Raw as religiously as I do now.
There's one wrestling show a week, and it's called AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, I'd watch Dynamite. I certainly wouldn't watch Rampage if I didn't have to. But I also think one of the top 3 most watched shows of my week would be 2.0, because I'd be like, what fucking mad shit have they done again?
You cannot miss a week.
I'd probably skip the wrestling. I'd be like, yeah, enough of that.
It's just...
Hang on, see if any Simon Miller give this enough signs. Oh, I haven't seen one yet. Must man having a cough. Brilliant. Thanks, Brennan. Right. Come on, where's the Miller? Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, actually made the wrong sign there.
Bro.
Seth Rollins. Here he is. Jimmy Smith.
Like Jimmy Smith.
Better-
Like Byron
doing,
Saxton.
better, doing better than Sadman Verk over there.
This was his one and only PLE last year, wasn't it? He worked with the Zombies and he was out.
James Smith writes, adrenaline in my soul, tasty soup and crusty roll.
Yes! Like a nice tiger roll with a soup.
Oh, I love tiger bread, me. Made out of real tiger.
Here we go!
Are we fucking starting with the big one? Welcome back, Cody. You're a curtain jerker. No, I love him. Follows me on Twitter. Good friend.
Is he gonna get? Is he gonna get?
I'm gonna DM him actually.
Is he gonna get the platform?
Good luck, Cody.
Is he gonna get the elevator, the Codyvator, or are they gonna have him come out of the fiend box?
I don't know.
Well, they're raw and he's
Oh, I love this.
the fucking fiend. I got some stairs and my finger.
Should I get a neck tattoo?
Yes. What would you get?
I'd get something so if I could move, it could talk. Adrenaline in my soul.
Your long-suffering wife's face with a mouth bit. So
What's you
it's
this
like,
is? Babe, can I go out tonight? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You do an ventriloquist bit to get what you want. What do you want for tea? I want crisps.
Oh, Mark, that's so much for this. I don't remember the first 5 minutes of this match.
You know, I don't particularly either. Other than when he did the Stardust handstand, the cartwheel thing, and I feel like that was them. They'd agented for that. They were like, everybody is just going to be staring at this in complete disbelief. Lock up, keep it simple.
We should have got more brisket then. That would have been quite perfect. Oh, hang on. Mr. Phoenix says, if I can sneak in a cheap plug, you can if you give us money. I just dropped a retro review for NXT TakeOver Rival 2015.
Oh, yes.
Also, big
yes.
I'm going to a local show where the guest host will be Nash. Props to Destiny Wrestling.
Oh, too sweet to Big Sexy. Getting paid. The only thing that's real is the money and the miles.
Tell us about TakeOver Rival 2015.
TakeOver Rival 2015 is where I get mixed up, but I feel like it was, I'm going to get corrected here, I think it was Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Mm-hmm. And, no, I can't do this to myself. I think it was Tyson.
Kush Joker McGee says, Wilma needs a neck tack of his opening podcast promo. That's what I want from my side. You know, like they hold it up and they used to be like, woo, or RKO, or something like that. I want my entire spiel on cards. Hello, podcast. It's like 20 signs around the arena.
Rival was having checked, I did misremember. Rival was the fatal four-way, the one and only fatal four-way in NXT between the four
Can I
horsemen.
have a brownie?
Which fucking ruled. And then Owens taking the title off Sami Zayn by a knockout.
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
Awesome it was.
Didn't watch it at the time, but looking back, it was sick. I was like, what's this new product? No.
Not for me, thanks.
Tell me when the big lad from Tough Enough gets here. I love this. Why I need to use this more with the big names in lights thing.
It's prep for WrestleMania, isn't it?
Yeah. Sailor Airman says, if Cody's the American Nightmare, does that make Wilborn the British Ginger Nightmare? That's what the wife calls us. Oh, aloha all the way from Brazil. Aloha, Kazal multiplayer.
Hello to you. Brazil.
Yeah, people need to take more signs acknowledging me, I think, to the wrestling shows. Miller gets enough.
Acknowledge him, brackets, by which we mean Adam Wilborn. This is the thing, right? It's unpopular in situations like this, on platforms such as ours, to beg for stuff.
Big.
I'll beg all day. Like, Matt Reigns.
Oh, what's happening here? Flash Player's doing something.
Uh-oh. I'll just keep talking about big.
Fuck off, Flash Player.
Matt Reigns
Hey, back
taking
in
the
the
side of
game,
my
mate.
name on. It didn't matter that there was something slanderous on it.
Yeah.
It said Hamflet. Like, the amount of times Punk's comeback on Rampage,
Yes.
on the first dance, and the camera pans, and the first thing you see is the Dudley Boys in that building. I was like, well, we're more over than CM Punk. Confirmed. I want that. I want my name on signs. I don't give a shit how much of a big it feels like. Oh, Seth's in the same gear. When he wore it once and it was at WrestleMania and he lost. It's really nice gear as well.
Look at that. It's such...
It's really good gear.
Oh, hang on. You broke the live stream, lot. Have I... Oh, are we still good? Guys, let us know.
No.
I don't think I've touched anything. I think we're all good. I think we're okay.
I'll check us on the phone. Hang on.
Oh. You're all good, says Kush Token McGee. Audio isn't synced. Well, I ain't fucking touching anything. This is the boys. Your guys are cutting like crazy. Just FYI. Hamlet's still here, so we're not good, says Matt Rains. Yeah, we're mint.
Seems like it's working on my phone. So
There you
please
go.
let us know.
It's working on my phone, so go fuck yourself.
We're mint, according to my phone.
Officially. Oh, there he is. Green t-shirt guy's back.
I got our own thumbnail tonight.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
What do you think the result is here then?
Cody, again, WWE can't book. So for God's sake, make sure that you just keep Cody a winner as long as you can. He has to lose eventually, but it can't be yet. Can't lose after a month. Just can't.
Oh, do the lights out again. There's more than one. Presume more of them. Because that chant, this stadium's perfect.
That's that, isn't it?
Stadium, this arena's perfect. Jeremy North says, how are we doing, lads? Can I get a shout out? No. No, you can't, Jeremy. Yes, thank you for joining us, Jeremy.
Thanks,
Here we go. Oh, it's getting somewhere. It's just the big. I think it's the moment it broke on Raw. They were never doing this.
Yeah. Vince said the same thing about Finn Balor.
In my soul,
They really have taken
tasty soup and crusty roll. Dunk it in. Get me a spoon. Whoa. My father said, go easy on the croutons.
Don't fill up on bread!
My father said, this is a starter. Don't fill up on bread. Yeah.
Give it all away, give it all away. Whether that's a fly. He's a WWE superstar. Cody Rhodes.
Big soup.
I want soup.
I want soup.
What was that?
There's Little Britain in it.
Oh, is it? I
want
want
soup.
Thingy and Andy.
Yeah.
Lou and Andy.
I'll not have any hate for the good Michael. He represents my middle name as well, says Mr. Phoenix.
Is that your middle name? Is it? There you go. It's
No delay, just slow reactions. Yeah, sorry, keep a Big Mick. That's probably just us.
yeah, no technical issues other than the fact we're technically shit.
Yeah. How is Byron Saxton still a commentator?
Hey.
I'm not having it after
Hey.
that stunner.
Very emotional moment that watching him get stunned at WrestleMania. That was the bookend.
The
of
fucking Fiend's there!
What?
The Fiend's there!
And he's a huge
It's
Cody
a
fan.
kid. It's a kid as well. It's baby feet.
Remember we met the fucking Fiend at WrestleCon?
I'm telling you, it's like there.
Okay.
Pan out a bit more. What's that? Kevin Dunn not taking production advice?
Is that tattoo
Got better? Yeah, I think so. There, look, I'm telling you, right behind that post is the fucking Fiend. Andy's going to be loving this. The kid in the front row of the Fiend mask, Sailor Airman, thank you. Like there. There, he's here!
I saw him. I saw him.
Spot the fucking Fiend.
No, he's just got to like take his seat.
Okay, sit down, Fiend.
Nearly knocked my drink over. I'm the fucking Fiend.
Ian Wanley says, lads, come to Filthy on Friday. I'm playing. We'll sing Judas. I'm going camping this weekend. That's really annoying because I'll be up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys give us a couple of points of reference to sync up with the show? Absolutely big AB. Annoyingly, there's not been a time or anything. Okay, they're just locked up in the ring.
Cody reverses.
Hammerlock. Is that hammerlock?
Yeah.
And wrist locked or wrist watch.
Seth's got control.
Oh, backlit. Oh, he's learned. This is the story of the match. I love this Scott Hall, man.
They're telling stories. He's in rent free. He's rent free.
Rent fucking free, boys.
Rent free Cody.
Sparkle Crouch.
Chris Jericho creeps me out.
Oh, man, Jericho gives me creeps.
Sparkle Cross.
Last night impacted the return of Mia Yim and Sami Callihan and a banger between Josh Alexander and Tommy with the itchy knee. How will WWE respond?
Tommy with the itchy knee. I've never heard that before. I like that. Well, they won't respond, will they?
No.
Miriam's interesting, though. She sort of waited out for the right moment, didn't she? And she was
Very nice and polite decline of us.
She's
I like that. I appreciate that. I've got no issue with people who say no. Oh! No issue with people who say no. I have an issue with people who weren't that famous in the first place going, can I have $100 for you to interview me?
$100. Somebody will, I say he'll remain nameless and then we'll just probably just name him in half an hour. But somebody wanted $100 for Wilborn to sort of do like a Conrad Thompson 1 hour, 1.5 hour sit down. I got all your notes, let's go through the entire Wikipedia page. And it's like, well, it wouldn't take $100 worth of time to do that. So.
No. Come on, Cody. Yes. Oh, no. Yes.
Lovely stuff. Quick and slick, them reversals. Nice.
That's one way to fight back. Just punch you right in the face. Here we go. 1.
Ah.
That was going to be an easy place for everyone to sync up, and they did 1. Don't go that way, Seth. The fucking Fiend's that way.
I love just seeing the little eyes and the blonde wig just above the barricade.
Sure, you want to still go dressed as that? Yeah.
It looks just like he was when he came up from under the ring for Seth. Little tongue sticking out
Right,
the back.
Seth it's got him trapped in the corner right now if you want to try and sync up with us.
Are we not live then? Have we fallen a little bit behind?
It always is a little bit delayed. Like, it's like normally like a 5-second delay.
Okay.
From I don't know how it works or why it works. Oh, Seth. Oh,
The knee!
The knee off the apron, yeah.
From way downtown. Seth said.
That's
right.
fucking Phoenix. Oh, careful, you know what he does with them steps. When was the eye thing? Extreme Rules?
It was, yeah, the
The
horror, show.
in the midst of a pandemic. Now look at this.
Things are all right now.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Marty Jannetty-esque from Cody there. Remember when Seth did everything he said he was going to do, having threatened it for months, and then spewed at the sight of it? I'll be sick.
I'm going to take your eye out. Oh, I didn't mean it.
I'm going to take your fucking eye out. We just had to watch. Like, ooh, Seth's got a headlock. Maybe later on he'll take his eye out.
They went, thankfully it didn't detach or something, wasn't it?
We had that mask for a bit with only one eye hole. Like a patch over it that felt more decorative, like Gabrielle's.
I reach so far. You never had my soup.
Dreams can come true. Looking at me, I got soup.
This is the soup-themed stream.
WrestleMania goulash.
I served this country, man. I served it soup. It's one of my favourite Jake and Amir lines. I served this good country too, man. I served it soup. Jake and Amir's fucking boss.
If I were you.
We are 25 seconds behind the Peacock feed.
Oh, shit, man.
Well, the Peacock fucking
That's
sucks.
all right, though. Peacock
That's not
will
our
crash.
fault. We're on the network.
Peacock will crash in
Yeah.
a bit, and then we'll be back in front. All you ever hear is that Peacock's a barrel of shit. Like,
Hot Boy writes, I can't see the fight, bitch. Yeah, we're not going to show it. We'll get shut down.
that's not the rule. Get your premium live event soup. Sit down and enjoy the show with the boys. Do what everybody's doing.
Seth skips legs day, says Big AB, and Kushtoga McGee responds like Adam Cole skips arm days.
Ooh.
It is weird that he's not got bigger arms, isn't it?
Strange, isn't it? Shouldn't be a problem either. Shouldn't be. He's really attractive, Adam Cole.
Fucking Jack now.
I skip leg days.
I'm being good.
I mean, I skip abs days, arm days,
Gym days.
chest days, gym days, Thursdays.
going to get on the TRT before this wedding in October and get absolutely jacked.
Yeah.
Testosterone replacement therapy. Used to work back in the days in the UFC.
Have we...
You used to say, I can't get an erection, and then they could just kick people's heads off. Oh, there you go then. Here's all the testosterone you can possibly take.
Have we talked about the Finical on main?
I don't think we have on streams. Do you want to explain the Finical?
Earlier this year, myself, Andy Murray and Wilborn came together as the Finical, which was a collective attempt to lose a bit of weight. We're doing all right. Got a few
Collectively, we're doing all right.
few stone off between us. I lost all my weight before I started the career. I got more to lose. Same and same. We're all on a bit of a path, and it's fine. It's a movable feast, is weight loss, and unfortunately, too often it's the feast rather than the moving. But it's a never-ending thing, and we want to end up down enough that by the end of the year, we can go out for a celebratory curry because we've lost enough weight to justify it. How will that curry be funded? By pounds that we put into £1 or $1 and a bit for our American fans for every time that we stray off the beaten track of our diets, whatever those diets
cheat days, aren't we?
Yeah, cheat days, or anytime you gain a bit of weight, whatever, we'll hoy £1 in the group pot. We've got about 50 quid in the group pot. Right?
I think there's going to have to be 2 curries, in my opinion.
Maybe.
There's no way we're spending all that money on 1 curry.
The thing
it's
is, though,
May now. We've been doing it for 4 months.
What I like about it is I'm like, I'm not a rich man. I've never been for a meal out and not had that thing where like, oh, what's it going to be?
Yeah.
I'd quite like to be a king for the night and just be like sort of
so
where somebody says like, do you want the extra so and so? Yes.
Yeah.
What beer do you want? The one at the bottom of the menu. It's the fanciest. Whatever. All.
I might get some wine. Actually.
Yeah, just live like a dickhead for the night and just go big. But anyway, unfortunately, that pot is too big because we're cheating too much. Or
Murray's smashing it basically, and we're just there.
Murray's doing really well. I had a really good start to the year, and then I was buoyed by false confidence of a good January and basically joined this group, and it's all gone to shit since then. But it'll be Dallas.
I ate like a king
COVID.
in America and lost weight somehow.
I got COVID and exclusively ate toast for about 3 weeks. We went to Dallas, and I basically had to find a new leg because I lost one to diabetes. It's just it'll come. I'm training for a friggin' half marathon.
Yeah, we're both doing the Great North Run.
Actually, yeah. This is an opportunity to do a cheap plug as well. Go onto my Twitter page, @MichaelHamflet. There's a link at the top. I'm getting dangerously close to hitting my target of £3,000. So if you want to drop a sponsor on there, that'd be wicked. And I will promise you that I'll be small now.
You're running the marathon or half marathon length every month, aren't you?
Doing at least one of them a month, yeah.
Jeez.
I'm not doing it very quickly at the moment, but I'm doing it.
I think I've realised today, I went to the gym today, again. I've been really good now. I've gone a bit more regularly now. Having not gone for about... Anne-Louise said to me, we've wasted so much money paying for this gym membership, post sort of lockdown, not actually going. And now I'm like, 1, 2, grabbing the ropes. So 1, 2.
Don't be fooled by this Claudio Luigi, by the way. The motherfucker's Lashley under there.
Yeah. I feel a bit better now. I'm feeling a lot less bloated and stuff.
Good.
Eating healthily. But also, I'm not going to stop eating. I had a chicken pasta bake because covered in cheese this weekend. It was awful for us, but it was delicious. And I was like, I can justify this because I went to the gym. We were in the gym for about 45 minutes, and then we went swimming for about another half an hour.
Oh, yes.
Superplex, baby!
Took the kids to Pizza Hut today.
Oh.
Which is great. Really nice.
But,
feed.
I'm feeling a lot better. And, doing the Great North Run, I think I've just realised I just need to run it slower than I have been running previously. And I'm playing football again for the first time next week.
There's the real measure of a man. You'll be feeling the aches and pains the next day, or will you, because of the gym? That'll be the...
the other week I went to the gym, and I was like, I'm really going to go for it. And then about 2 days later, when you go, and you go, I'm not sore the next day, and you forget how your muscles actually work.
I have the one sometimes I'll overdo it on chest stuff. And it's just because muscles just don't get used enough. And I have genuine worries that at some point in the working day my heart's going to stop. Why am I feeling so much pain across here? It's like, you've just been too much of a thick idiot at the gym. You've just massively overdone it. And I'm overdone it. I can't even do stuff. I'm just, the attempts to do it is enough for
We should go. I'll find out today I can have guest passes.
I've got one of them, yeah.
Well, I should come. We've got a pool. That's why I'm treating myself with this one.
Which you...
the biker gym. That sounds... The gym in Biker, if people are wondering. That used to be DW. I think it's like an Everlast Fitness now. But it had a pool, and it used to be near our old flat, and I was like, I really like the pool.
Mine's got a pool. Mine's got a pool and, as David Grant would say, squash.
I've never played
I
squash.
like playing squash and tennis.
Here
he comes.
Played.
Oh!
Oh! Fancy Covent Garden in a carton or classic Heinz in a tin? Asks James Smith. He said also wrestling's happening.
Right, that Covent Garden stuff's quite nice, but I'm just not.
Oh, Cody Carter!
I don't believe in the gentrification of anything, including soup.
1, 2. You know what really pisses me off? Why are we overcomplicating sausages? Cumberland, pork.
But
What if we put some apple in there? Fuck off! It's like my steaks. It's like my beef brisket. Stop messing with it. Just give me the meat. Fucking all this.
Because I'm ready to go. I agree with you about sausages to a point, but surely once upon a time, like there's no animal called like the Cumberland pig, is there?
Oh.
They had to. I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah.
They must have had to like upgrade to Cumberland at least once.
Oh, I like Cumberland.
Me too.
I like Cumberland.
So like I'm saying, where does it stop? And you're saying Cumberland.
At the moment you start putting fucking fruit in there.
I get what you're saying about the apple sausage. I think it adds.
It's like, do you know what it is? It's even stuff like juice. I go to my mum and dad's. Oh, hang on, wait a second. Go to my mum and dad's. Do you want some orange juice with some mango in?
No.
Like, if I wanted mango juice, I would fucking go and buy it.
Totally agree with that. I got the.
About this shit.
We don't have squash much in the house, but I got a bottle of what I thought was like orange squash, and it was like it might have been orange and mango, orange and passion fruit or something. It's not right. It's not the flavour you're after.
No.
It's this slightly different version of it.
Have I told you the story about when I sort of rediscovered Vimto? I was loving it. My dad was like, "Oh, it's great."
Flat or fizzy?
Just flat.
Yeah, like as a diluted juice.
Yeah. But I showed it. My dad was like, "Oh, it's a great pack. Get some of this in." My mum went shopping and bought just a bottle of Vimto, thinking it was concentrate.
Right.
And I went round there, it's because I wasn't living at home, obviously. Went round and got it and went, oh, okay. Started pouring it in. She was like, whoa, what are you doing? How much of that are you using? And I was like, it's just a bottle of Vimto. And he went, I knew it was that. She'd been sending him to like work or whatever. With basically, imagine buying those bottles of Vimto you get like at the shops and watering it down. And he was like, don't buy this again, Pat, it's rubbish.
It's pretty see-through with like a tiny hint of pink.
This should do it. Fuck you, Corey Graves.
Absolutely fantastic. It's super heated by the looks of the building as well. Pedigree, like reversal sequence there. People are so into this. Another ripper.
Since movie and TV have the horror genre and music has genres like death metal, why do so many people twist their shorts over law wrestlers? Says Mr. Phoenix. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of them are shit. Not the wrestlers, the law.
The law. I don't know is the answer to that question because I've never, as a child...
Whatever Hamlet is doing is working. He's looking good, says Wrestling with Dean.
Oh, thanks Wrestling with Dean. Appreciate that. I don't get law. I didn't get law when I was a kid. I didn't like The Undertaker. Like the original like law guy. I
think the original law guy was Big Boss Man, but okay.
Do you want more minty balls?
Yeah. Suck on my
Oh.
What was it they call that in Impact? Beautiful Disaster.
Yeah.
Up he goes. Oh, I forgot about these. These are well nice. See, Cody's learned absolutely nothing. It's a great opener, this. AW could never. Huh? I love just winding
It's
them
that.
up.
Huh?
I love winding both of them up.
Okay.
Both the lads are looking fresh AF. Mark Goddard says, is Hamlet auditioning for the modern day remake of Grease?
Look.
I got soup! It's multiplying! Chances of doing a regular countdown on review podcast. Love doing the da, 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 da. What was that from that we did that on a video?
That was. You'll do something, and I reckon it happens once every year and a half.
Yeah.
Where you do something that I then like transforms how my body and brain reacts to something.
Is this Phoenix Splash?
Sure is.
Oh, only one person who can do that, and it's whatever Ben Carter's called nowadays.
I am physically incapable of not laughing to the thing that you are doing. Such a way, I feel so powerless physically
Powerless.
to not laugh that then you get to basically play with that whenever you want. And you did that countdown music on a video. Because the other one around that time, or near that, was when you were doing funny gimmicks, pop-ins. So there was like, you and, was it Phil or Nicholas had edited you to come in from different sides of the camera. So you'd be like, you pop from a chair and go, the missing link, the berserker, Papa Shango. And you were just...
Two.
And it was,
it's what's in the rope.
It was absolutely outrageous how much probably the origin story of Force of Willborn. You were getting that fucking thing over, and then you did it with it was a list we were doing on something, and you were counting down from 10. So you would you would go like da 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 da.
You go to Falcon Arrow. What happens? Oh, into Crossroads. Nice.
But he gets a kick out.
Yeah, he gets foot on the ropes.
And you would do that. But then I think either the music keep ticking. You do it would be a quicker entry than our usual list entry.
Yeah.
I'm like, number 7! And the fucking way you kept yourself hyped for all 10. I physically could not cope with it. The last time this happened in the office was with Noah and the Whale.
Matt Rain says, most disliked WWE YouTube videos of 2020 podcasts. That's what we did it on, probably.
Oh, good shout.
It's on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you, Matt Rains, for that.
What did we do it for the other day?
Also, Siege will 100% despise the countdown segment, says Nathan Brown. And DJ Guppy says, can Adam say, Iconics and Easy for old time's sake?
I got a picture of you approaching the inspiration at WrestleCon. It was a busy. Oh man, Cody just ate shit off a moonsault.
Pedigree.
Oh,
1, 2. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Triple H. You'll finish your shit. Someone's not been hitting the ropes regularly enough. Not that picture perfect.
Oh, that's just what a strange life for a wrestler.
I think I'd rather lose. I never advocate anyone to lose their jobs, but if someone says which commentator would you want to lose, I'd rather lose Corey Graves than Byron Saxton.
I mean, I agree with
At least
that.
Byron Saxton can take a fucking stunner. Does that say Seth fucking Rollins? I think it's with an O, so you're fine. Mr. Phoenix says, every time I see a Phoenix Splash, I get the same joy as I got on Wednesday from a guy that doesn't know how to spell Phoenix beating Dante what's his name.
Nice. Soup freaking Rollins. Oh man, Marco had a kick from Seth. What's he playing at? Cody said on his Austin interview that his face was all bruised up from those as well. Like the ones at WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
Seth was laying them in apparently.
Oh no! Wasn't the pedigree a finisher in the past? Yeah, that's the story. Don't you dare! Yeah, no. Crossroads, bitch. No, and again.
It is the thing. It's going to become a thing, isn't it?
Oh!
Oh.
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 Oh, what's this? Oh!
Oh.
Hold the ropes. He's got the whole... Ref, he's on the top.
Ah!
Got you, bitch! Unlucky.
Nice.
Great. That was really enjoyable,
That's so
This
good.
is the best WrestleMania Backlash ever!
Honestly, we're going to bullshit on this later on, aren't we? But, like, even to the finish, they kept true to the story of, like, Seth's got him covered. Seth's done his homework. Because he was kept countering the crossroads, that's the whole point. Didn't counter him being a fucking cheating prick, did he? Brilliant. Really good. Really good. Really, really good. Seth Rollins has done his homework. Not to be confused with Jerry Lawler, who would do his girlfriend's homework.
That's 2, bitch.
Yeah. My father said
he likes leaking potato. It's not the referee's fault, mate.
Take tomato, take carrot and coriander if it's in.
1, 2. Yeah, he's out. Shoulders
You'd
out.
have taken it, Seth. You'd have taken it.
And your arse was out. You look like a real prick now.
Seth Rollins shows ass.
Hey. Yeah, Seth Cody 3 is definitely happening, isn't it?
Hell in a cell.
Which I'm totally fine with after
Yeah.
that.
Go on then.
People are like, oh, he was just doing rematches.
That was,
Oh, you didn't enjoy that? What's wrong?
that was really good.
Super fun match.
WrestleMania goulash is off and running. You ever had gazpacho soup?
I don't think so.
It's not great.
Is it nice?
No, I didn't like it, but it was on the. It was either on a wedding menu or it was on a situation where I kind of had no choice but to try and engage in the process. It's called tomato soup. It's everything people told you it is.
Oh.
Right, so do Peacock guys not have this then?
Oh, is it ads?
Are they getting an ad at this point?
Well,
That's-
surely if you're paying for Peacock, you shouldn't get ads.
No, they have ads on the old paid.
Mate, that's mental.
I think so. Somebody can let us know in the comments. I'm sure.
Bean and bacon soup is the best, says Wrestling with Doom.
Not against it. People in the comments, do you make your own soup or buy it? Because I know that soup theoretically is one of those things that's easy to make because if there's any old shit in the fridge, and it goes into a pan, blend it up, whatever. But like, it's in a fucking tin. It takes like you don't need to boil it in a pan out of the
It's
tin.
insane
You
that
can
I
bowl, plate,
It's like
microwave.
when my auntie said she
soup.
made her own bread, and I was like, why?
Now that I don't get it. That's too much effort to make bread. But making soup is pretty straightforward, and you can use stuff that was otherwise out of date.
Do you remember when they showed this when he was a heel?
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, check out this guy, what an incredible
Bobby
life
Lash
he's
is
led."
kind of fucking awesome. Ooh.
Soup is for pussies too lazy to chew.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, we're shooting, are we?
Who we got coming in from Big Chew over here?
We have a DoorDash ad, says Anthony.
There you go. We're watching Bobby Dashley.
Yeah. Did I miss another thing there? I need a mixed tag title in AEW. Just for the spot of Danhausen boots out two of his opponent's chompers, keeps one, and gives his partner Britt Baker the other one to put back in before pinning them.
Very nice. Britt Baker and Danhausen into that.
Sailor Raymond says, you guys need to get a Fiend mask like that kid has, and Andy has to wear it while doing the Friday news. Or you start doing Masked Murray Mondays, where he wears different masks while doing the news. He'd totally be up for that.
He'd be banging.
Yeah, and then he has it, and then you went, when he first turned up, you went, well, I guess we don't need to do anything then. He
Done.
just got it. Look at him. So I'm really happy that he's had a world title reign. Mr. Phoenix says, hashtag King of the Mic. What a life we lead.
You never know what's going to click.
I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm going to get a... Alright, what's the next match? Because if it's fucking Lashley... Yeah, I'm going to get... Ugh, right, I can't be arsed for this. It's water in a can. Huh?
Can you get me a can ski, please?
Yeah, what would you like? What would you like?
Pepsi Max Cherry, please.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm going for a piss as well.
Okay. I can't... Wilborn's laptop's all the way over there, so I can't read your comments because of my old man eyes. Old man Humphrey can't see. But he'll read them all when we get back, we promise. This is also that bit of, you know, I bet I cracked this when I did the last stream I was allowed to do with Phil. But you know, a bit in Wayne's World where Garth is suddenly required to just talk at the camera and is absolutely fine with it. This is me right now. You're watching it. You're watching this happen. No, I can't read. I tried. I'm sorry. I did try to read your comments. I don't want to touch Wilborn's laptop because I'll break everything. In the meantime, let's talk more about soup. I want to be like the Boogeyman was when he was on a WWE Network live stream or in the studio, something like that. I think he just talked at a camera for something like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And by the end, he was just naming what crisps he liked. Which, to be fair, I mean, if it's in America, it's a pretty small choice, isn't it? So, I'll do soup. So, I like tomato soup. I like chicken soup. I like Stilton and broccoli soup. I like homemade vegetable broth or a nice stew with a bit of meat, a bit of vegetable. Don't mind that. Again, throw it all in the pot and make it work. I like that. I like leek and potato soup, but not too much of it. I overdid it with leek and potato a few years ago, and now it feels a little bit too sludgy, a bit cementy. I like vegetable. You know, sometimes I make those vegetable soups where it's like got a tomato soup base. I'm going to keep talking about soup until Will Barnes come back to see. Like, there'll be analytics on this for days that'll discuss how the viewer came counting like that. Because all we talked about was soup and not like one of the biggest wrestlers in wrestling right now, almost working to the ring. But yeah, you know when there's like a vegetable soup with a tomato base, I can't get on board with that. I like tomato soup and I like vegetable soup, but who decided that they put their hands together? Don't get that. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't like... I don't like cuppa soups. So croutons don't do anything for me. I like the idea and the imagination behind cuppa soup because I like when you can just add water to things and it's made. So I'm impressed with the likes of like they've made a soup out of the pot noodle / instant porridge formula, but I don't like the outcome. I don't think cuppa soup is very satisfying. They're super salty as well, and they taste it like. And I kind of get on board with cuppa soups. Although maybe I should. Maybe that would help in the quest to get a little bit healthier. I tried recently like a chicken and bacon soup. It was basically posh chicken soup, but they just had extra shit in it. That was from Lidl. Quite like that. Any big soup is pretty good, actually. Not in terms of like controlling narrative. I'm not talking about like the big... I'm not talking about Silicon Valley soup. I'm talking about actual Heinz big soup. DraftKings.
Well, it's the big soup.
I challenged myself, and as you've returned, I've completed the challenge to do a boogeyman with crisps. Thank you.
I'm not pissed on my leg, by the way.
Just exclusively talked soup while you were gone, like he did that time when he was running out of things to say. Yeah, I like Pringles. We have a shitload of comments, but I couldn't make any of them out because I don't have my glasses, so I couldn't read.
Okay. Sailor M just says, "Oh, iconic!" Oh, I love this new Bobby Lashley.
It's great, isn't it?
By the way. Since Hamlet can't read these, I'm going to say Kevin Nash is the worst wrestler in human history, and his greatest moment was buggering his quads up, says Jordan Booth.
You don't mean that, Jordan.
No. What culture cooking with Hamlet and Cleary? That would be a good...
I mean, Cleary would be appalled at what I would attempt to make. He fancies himself in the kitchen, doesn't he, Cleary? So...
The whole video package is recruiting for the Lash Lay community since almost is getting heat from the Go Away community. And Matt Rain says, I like Pringles, Cool Ranch Doritos, barbecue Fritos.
That's the boogeyman's crack.
And everyone's trying to get stoned to try and get better, make this god-awful hatch better. Josh, no, we haven't seen Jackass 4 yet. It's still on the to-do list.
That's going to end up having to be... We were talking earlier on.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to be. We were talking about having a nice time round at Wilborn's house.
A Dudley boys night round yours.
Where me and Cedric have both got the old parent pass. And round at Wilborn's. Jackass round at yours, I think, innit? Your poor wife is going to have to make alternate plans for the night.
Does he have crusty bread with his soup, says Alex.
I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed for farting. Like, I'll have any bread. I don't even need it. I know.
I agree with you on that. At any time, I will have any bread.
I will have any bread. End of sentence. A lot of people insist on bread being buttered with soup. I can actually manage dry bread with soup as well because I just think bread with soup is such perfect consistency. But the butter is nice when the bread rests on top of the butter and then sinks into the bread. Soup is fucking brilliant.
What's Riddle's favourite soup?
Don't. No.
Minestrone.
Ah! I don't like minestrone. There we go. One of the soups I'm not such a big fan of.
So, What's the difference
Leaking
there?
potato, bro.
I was about to say, what's the difference that MVP's made? Oh, he distracts him slightly. Boom.
You know how every giant becomes like a joke guy in the end?
Yeah.
Do you think, like,
Tosh.
by then, because the other guy on SmackDown will be such a big star, they'll just call him Madcap Omos?
Yeah.
He'll be Irish. Madcap Omos!
Madcap Omos.
He'll team with Hornswoggle like Carl Lee did.
He's a very big lad, though.
He's a big boy.
Oh, that looked nice.
It's good.
I mean, almost kind of has to win this, right?
Yes, I think so. MVP's got to be the difference maker.
Matthew Wheeler's coming. Cottage pie's amazing. I mean, you're not wrong.
Cottage pie is amazing.
Chili is a meat soup, says the Doom Druid.
I like that. I like, this is again an unpopular take amongst the foodies of the WhatCulture office. There is not much I don't like that you can't put in a tin and make it almost as good. I'm not saying it's going to be quite exactly the
You
same.
did like a roast dinner in a tin.
Yeah. You seen those pictures online of like the whole chicken?
The chicken.
I'm in a tin.
I mean, I was going to say kill me, but it's already done.
I'm dead in a tin. I've come out and I'm made of wax. But like stewed steak,
Shepherd's pie is getting over in the comments.
shepherd's pie and cottage pie sometimes come in those tins. You know, those Frey Bentos round ones.
Yeah.
Fucking rule. Tins are alright. I lived off tins a lot when I was a university
I
student.
made a corned beef Kelly Osbourne once. Oh, snake eyes. Boom. Oh, Taker's not going to be happy. Mr. Phoenix says, Great Simon Miller has one injured hand. Does that mean he's about to debut in NXT?
No, and more's the point. That poor guy, we gave him a bit of grief for this in the WrestleMania trip, didn't we? I don't want to talk about cum. Like when he was supposed to talk about spunk, and then he did it ups and downs last week, and there was that whole segment about like, we know why your hand's injured.
Yeah.
Wanking. And Miller had to rank it. He's like, another bloody segment on masturbation. Oh, God.
Can we tell him about the fact that Miller's ailment before we even got to WrestleMania?
Jeez, the guy is a machine.
What was that, by the way? Elbow, bitch.
Almost not so great. Simon Miller is not the
he's-
man that you see on camera. He's better.
Yeah.
Everything that you would imagine about Miller and more is what you get if you ever meet the real life Simon Miller. And we were, got a week with him or so.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
He was nursing, the level of which we don't know, he was nursing a concussion to some degree on the flight all the way over there. Somebody was looking to talk wrestling with him, and Miller obliged pretty much the whole way. They were in conversation for a lot of the flight, weren't they? While Miller was nursing a concussion. We had...
What is the...
It almost ain't great. That's the worst turbulence you've ever had on a flight?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I've had.
Frightening turbulence on the flight.
It worried me, and I'm never really that asked about turbulence.
Bouncing out your chair a little bit. Really, soup on the tray going like that. Really quite frightening. And Miller played the whole thing down
Fuck's sake.
with a
this is
concussion.
shit,
Oh,
this
no.
There we go. He's finally got his arms wrapped.
And then he worked, didn't he? While we were over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He got through it, and he made sure that he was healthy enough to do so. And he went and put a shift in for a company over there.
Don't you fucking DQ. Don't you DQ. Sorry, I really thought he was going to DQ him for kicking too much ass there. Oh, he might do still.
He's going to.
He stopped. He stopped. It's just really bad. Oh, headlock.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
Claw.
Oh! It's Kane. Kane shot to the back now. He's going to grab his... No. Drops him down to one knee. I don't know what that was.
What button
Like a mic check. Oh, here we go.
It's got a bit of mean noise for a guess, but I mean.
One's in. Need to get the other one in now, Bob. Oh, okay. Come on.
Oh,
go on.
Lock the fingers.
That's it. Almost needs to sort his facials out because he's smiling there.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, he's powering back up.
Ah, I can't do it, man.
He's still got it locked though. Getting the ropes, yeah. Right. What's the finish this going to be then? That's the big question.
Well, I thought MVP had to interrupt to help him, because then you got to put him in a shark cage, haven't you?
That's what I want to see, MVP in a shark cage, really.
And this has to go to Bobby Lashley versus MVP in the end as well, doesn't it? People want that, I think.
Yeah.
You get the feeling there's a match in this, like the... Oh, we've as well, Cedric trying to prove himself. We haven't got to that point yet of the story, have we? Oh, mate.
Get the Hurt Business back. God, it's a bad match, this guy. Bobby Lashley's trying his bloody hardest.
It's sloppy stuff.
But he's in the fucking
We're
pocket.
in the fucking pocket!
Bobby's in the fucking pocket.
Almost in the fucking pocket.
Oh my god. Come on, Bob. If you do this, this will make the match. I'll take it all back. Oh, no. Oh! Bobby Lashley's a fucking machine.
Has Brady won the Gretzky in the NBA yet or not? Is that over yet?
There you go, spear. Oh, big knee.
Almost does sometimes have a grin, doesn't he?
He's taking the ref.
There we go.
Big cane shot.
Yeah.
Oh! Tree slam. Up you go, down you go. Bad, that.
Not great.
Would Hamflet classify curries as a soup?
I'm listening. I like curry. I like soup. Do you know what I had yesterday? I had a chickpea tikka pie
Right.
with some mash that was called bargee mash,
Oh, yeah.
and it came with it wasn't a gravy, but it was more like a curry sauce in a gravy boat that you poured over the bargee mash to have with a tikka pie.
I'll tell you what.
So it was like a nice hybrid of oh, governor, the old pie and mash.
Where's he hitting with this then? Throat?
In the throat and the jaw, maybe? That none of us would ever have or see in England since Mary Poppins times. With a curry.
Mr. Phoenix makes a good point. When is someone going to change Mr. Solo Sunday Andrew Pollard's Twitter from cultured left peg to what cultured left peg?
Good. Good.
So you need to take it up with him.
Yeah, fire that over to Pollard.
Elliot Gay with the most correct assessment. Bobby did what he could, but Omos is just awful.
Maybe. A nice man, Omos.
A lovely man. Not a lovely wrestler.
Omos was a big moment for us, wasn't it? Because we saw him, IRL, he was this close to us, and then we saw Braun the next day, and we were all like, oh, Vince's airport test is right, because we've seen a bigger guy, and the big guy's
Like a Skittle Chewy.
Yeah, please. The big
I
guy.
had a little panic the other day. I went to Sainsbury's and these were on clearance, and I was like, what?
Do I buy them all then?
Yeah.
Are we doing the thing?
Oh, not yet. We need to.
Can I have a
What's
couple more then, is that all right?
Happy Corbin, Mad Cat Moss? Yeah.
What's the deal? What's the rule on when we have them?
Something really fucking boring. And right now they're showcasing God Mode and Cody's mint t-shirt. I don't know what to make this. What they've donated, so I have to read it out. Mr. Phoenix writes, "Big brain thoughts. If you kiss your lady while you're having a go, it's basically like you're pleasing yourself through a big straw.
What? Again?
If you kiss your lady while you're having a go, it's like you're pleasing yourself through a big straw." There's got one.
Wait a minute. Let's put this down a second.
Yeah.
Is he suggesting that during full penetrative sex
Making
with a
love,
woman,
yeah. Hang on.
Hell's door
When,
opens.
does it?
When Hell's door opens and you put your penis in it,
That was a sick spot when they had the kendo sticks.
oh yeah, it was class.
My friend Ken. Kendo stick.
I want to get back to this. Chicago! Kissing is somehow going to eventually suck the penis up the woman's body and into the mouth.
Effectively.
Not 100% any science there. But I know a creative team on a Tuesday that would love to incorporate one of their segments.
Challenge accepted.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Oh, okay. Hang on, wait a second. The bloodline talking. There you are, just sneaking the one in. Oh, Paul.
Don't mention family.
You done fucked up now. Generally speaking, why do you think some people hate Ronda so much? Iffy promos aside, I've always thought she was absolutely mint.
Is it that she espouses a number of opinions? I mean, I don't like them. I don't feel particularly
No.
ingratiated to her as a person. I thought she was a phenomenal rookie in 2018 and early 2019. Phenomenal. Best since Kurt Angle. Is it that? Is it that there was a carryover of things she said in real life that maybe alienate her?
Okay.
I understand that as well.
And winding up people on social media.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, here we go. There was also a weird thing, wasn't there, where a lot of wrestling fans were angry that like somebody could come in from another background and just dominate it over like the regulars. But the reality is, it's like a star game, so you have to take the cards you dealt, and like if Ronda's a huge star, then you push it, and she can go. then you push her.
I think you know me. Never did.
You never did. I got it back.
But you hated this match at WrestleMania.
Hated it. Boring, lol.
I can't remember anything that happened in this match other than this spot.
Well, I only can now because he told me, and that's not ideal, but he worked the shoulder, didn't he? And that's become the thing a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's become the thing. They've mentioned it, but now we're getting video packages and it's this darkness. Purple stuff, it was a black.
Oh, I just remember when they were out here talking a load of bollocks.
Remember when they didn't owe us an explanation?
Oh yeah, they just took away Damien Priest's undefeated streak, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, when did that?
And they were going to concerto his arm, weren't they, until Finn Balor made the save.
Right, comment section. No, for the second. Why's it gotta be blue? Who is the person who shows up to join Judgment Day? Because we all know it's going to be someone.
Going ahead, one or the other. Who are you going with?
Rhea.
I'll go with Old Man Champion. Wing that.
Mr. Phoenix says, Judgment Day putting House of Black on notice. Someone tells Salty Sidge lol.
I mean, they're all terrible. Just terrible.
What's this? I didn't watch Rampage. I can't wait for... Godstrom says, I can't wait for the Rampage review pod tomorrow just for the forking bit. Was there something like that on Rampage?
Forking? I'm forgetting. I know there was... I watched a lot of Rampage live. It was on at 10:30 our time.
Oh, yeah,
what have I
I
forgotten?
asked. I was going to watch it then.
What have I forgotten? I'm going to need a reminder there. I know there was in the process of turning Scorpio Sky babyface, and they did a slut shaming promo on Tay Conti. So, not great.
And then Tay Conti doubled down by putting a video of her and fucking, what's his name?
Sammy
Guevara on holiday in this idyllic place. And people are going to be like, fuck you!
Ugly stuff. Good match though. Yuka Sakazaki and Rio had a blinder. It was really good.
Gottron says, oh no, I remember it's clear in Sige, no funny voices. There will be Andy Murray, so there will maybe some funny voices.
What's this for Rampage?
Yeah, Rampage review.
I might get a bit of that.
They will review it. They will preview Monday Night Raw. What do you make of Reigns' most recent house show speech? Says, I have an idea.
Well, you can get our long form thoughts on YouTube at WhatCulture WWE.
Indeed.
Where we've covered the possibility, the tease of him leaving WWE. Short form, for now at least. Maybe we're not getting full-time Roman Reigns for much longer.
Or he might just not be doing house shows anymore.
Yeah, maybe we'll just get a guy that just does the pay-per-views, just walks down the ring on TV. Not sure. I could see it though. I really could see him being gone within a year.
Alexa Bliss to join Judgment Day, I reckon, says Jordan Booth. And apology to Sailor Airman, whose comment I missed a few minutes ago. Is WWE finally going to pull the trigger on the Bob Holly idea with Cody? Give him the belt and he'll beat everybody.
Not against it. Bob Holly was Cody's first partner and mentor on
Yeah.
the scene, LTST.
I promise you, my tag team partner will be here if we just start the match.
What's that? Where like Cody and Bob Holly are there and Brian Kendrick's there and they're on about like MySpace or something. He's like, MySpace? And he's like, come on, Bob! The World Wide Web!
Boogeyman, says DJ Guppy's joining him.
Yeah.
Ricochet. Bludge.
Ricochet.
Blue Man Group.
Nice. Let's see what's going on with
Let's not take too long on this one, lads.
Need to see what's going on with these tights. Something's happening with Edge's tights and I can't figure them out yet. I don't know if they're blue or they're white or what. I don't know.
If they're white, you completely turn babyface on this entire stable.
If they're white, I'm going to be making soup, as it were.
Who's on your list of they deserve something because they do so much making other people look good? For me, Ripley, Kazarian, Sonya, and Ruby. Sonya's definitely up there for me.
Making people look good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricochet is one for me, you know, because he's kind of an underrated seller because you only really think of him as a high spots guy, but he offers a ton to people. I mean, she's coming back tonight and probably like fighting Ronda straight away, so Bailey. But
Yeah.
Bailey's another one, amazing for people. Tell you who, a really, really recent one, and it looks like they're going to start something with her. Piper Niven.
Yeah.
Doudrop.
Yeah, baby.
I think her and Becky Lynch got the short straw at the Royal Rumble, and she had a couple of rippers on TV with Bianca Belair, and she was only there to lose. Like, considering the type of wrestler she is, she could argue the toss of being booked like a constant monster.
Yeah.
And she kind of gives herself up for stuff, and I think that's admirable, but she should get hers at some point. Wednesday.
Here we go.
He's jumping him, isn't he?
Or maybe.
No. I'm right here.
Why is the P1 in blue? I do love doing that wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. When he banged his head on the WrestleMania sign. Got purple.
He got purple. Yeah, solidify the tag team by giving them their old names. Nikki Cross and Piper Niven's a great shout, Mr. Phoenix.
Rowdy, Crossy Pipers.
What a foolish stipulation. This one person is banned from ringside.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Remember when? Was it Extreme Rules, the
Remember
horror show?
myself.
It was definitely it was a performance centre pay-per-view. Remember when like Dolph Ziggler could pick any stipulation he wanted,
Yeah.
and he said, "Drew McIntyre can't lose the belt by disqualification." It's
Yeah.
like, I think you've undersold your situation here, mate, Dolph.
This is Styles' house. Whose house? Oh no, sorry.
Wendy's house.
Oh, it tracks. See, this is better than for WrestleMania already. Perfect. That hair as well. Best Phoenix joins Judgment Day, says Sailor Airman.
Oh, yeah, she tweeted something, probably nothing, earlier on.
Oh, big drop kick. I'm going for it. I'm going for the cherry Pepsi Max.
Oh, it's good stuff. It's good shit. What was it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the fucking Fiend's there. Oh, good.
Everything is fine. So maybe it's something to do with making good at home. She's heard the mentions of Wendy Styles and she thought, I'll show the AJ Styles what a wrestler life looks like, and she's going to join Judgment Day.
David Esposito. Brock Lesnar recently revealed that Monica is his favourite Friends character. Think of your favourite TV/movie character. Which wrestler jumps immediately to mind? Oh! Monica is his favourite Friends character. I can't stand Monica. She's a bit meh. Shut up. Jesus.
I think they didn't really know how to write her and Chandler as a couple. So they went down quite a lazy route of having him being this,
top boy.
shouted at man. You know, they could both just be the same characters they were before they got
Yeah.
together. You got big contact on this there. Watch this back.
Boom. This is already better than a WrestleMania match.
Yes, well, stuff's happening. Let's start an action packed.
I'll have some of that, you prick, right in your shoulder.
Rachel.
Well, which wrestler immediately comes to mind off the back of that?
I don't get that. What question?
Think of your favourite TV/movie character. Which wrestler jumps immediately to mind?
Okay. Right. So if you have a character, then you assign a wrestler to that character. Is that what he's saying? So, for example, if you said Creed Bratton from The Office, you would then immediately go Old Man Ciampa.
Yes.
That sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Booth just reminded me of my hatred of Gilmore Girls, the worst TV show I've ever seen.
If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold,
I don't know how anyone can watch Lorelai and go,
all you fucking need is a bowl of soup and I'll be there on the next train. Love the Gilmore Girls, mate.
it's awful.
Yep, love it.
It is just... Lorelai is the worst TV character ever created. No one fucking talks like that.
Nobody.
And I watch wrestling for a living.
Her and, yeah.
When they're like, oh, isn't it funny how she talks fast and finishes people's sentences? I'd murder that person if they were in my life in real.
Stars Hollow is not a real place, is it? Because everybody sort of...
Oh, man, we just love drinking coffee. Die. I want you to die. Like, I hate them so much.
Oh man, we love drinking coffee. Gilmore Girls.
It's awful.
I'm picturing you watching a show.
Oh, it's the worst.
You know, we don't really have this over here, do we? But you know, in America.
It's one thing me and Josh Brown disagree on.
I love Josh. Like the son I've actually got called Josh, but a different Josh. He's we've talked about the Gilmore Girls, but you know, in the corner of the TV show where it's like, coming next on ABC, shoving birdies. They just get to fucking shoving. Gilmore Girls is the ultimate show for that. You can imagine the two of them talking. What a coffee? Die. It's the Gilmore Girls.
I hate them. And they're right, from the storylines I've seen, they're not good people. What's a bitch of a daughter called?
I don't endorse that. Rory.
She's horrible as well.
It is with his Gilmore Girls
She's
spike.
dreadful. I just hate them all. And there's that schmuck who runs the fucking coffee shop.
Luke. He later appeared in a
Go and smash anyone else in this town, Luke. What are you doing? And her mum's a terrible person as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rich, so I'm a bitch. Well done, congratulations.
The parents are not great. There is a certain strange, like, it's this odd thing where they try and be like, she got away and had a baby, and the parents didn't like it, and she doesn't want any of the privilege. And then the whole show is about, she'll take some of the fucking
She'll
privilege.
take a little bit of privilege.
Wow.
Targeting the shoulder.
Edge and AJ feeling like, slow it down. They're on the Gilmore Girls. Let them get the Gilmore Girls out of the system, then we'll bring them back in. Bring them up.
Since it's an AJ match, here's some more big brain stuff. The Earth is covered in water. None of that water is carbonated. Ergo, the Earth is flat.
Oh,
Very
good.
point, Mr. Phoenix.
Good.
I like that. Willie's hatred, Mr. Phoenix continues. Willie's hatred of Lord of the Rings always reminds me of a former co-host of mine who used to call Pac Neville Oakenshield. Okay.
Is that a Lord of the Rings thing? Because I'm with you. I think Lord of the Rings is a pile of shit. And I don't even think that should be a hot take. Those things are too long.
Adam has gone very scouse in his anger, says Matt. Yeah, I love the scouse. I love them.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls. What's your favourite type of cheese, Stevie? Melted cheese.
Go on, see.
Which is a worse, says DJ Guppy. Gilmore Girls or Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory is the fucking pits.
Nah, I'd rather watch Big Bang Theory than watch Gilmore Girls.
Get out. Absolutely not. I have to watch sometimes. I mean, sorry. A friend who I know that often watches AEW Dynamite in America and then messages me about it.
Oh, yeah.
Get me out of that hole. Sometimes catches the end of a Big Bang Theory and it is fucking shit. It is, well, it's a lie. Nobody really lives like that.
No.
Like Chuck Lorre, or whoever the guy is like, nerds?
Yeah.
From the 80s? From Saved by the Bell? Put them in a house? Aye, fuck off. Like, and as well, like, I can't speak to it enough as a show to go through plots and stories and stuff like that. But I also kind of hate...
I'm getting pretty stiff, I like this.
I kind of hate the appropriation of just at random nerd culture while, like, who's the one, Sheldon?
Yeah.
Where,
Zinger.
He wouldn't, just because he's like wearing a superhero t-shirt or whatever, he just wouldn't be able to coexist.
I mean, I wouldn't. I'd be like, that guy needs to be. I'd set up a WhatsApp group without him and be like, well, this guy needs to get a car.
We've lived together in first year, but you don't get to pick your housemates. No. Pick your housemates and I'm not picking you.
No.
Sorry, Sheldon.
And I live with someone who pissed in a bottle.
I live with myself every fucking day. Like,
I came in one day and he had a Coke bottle, 2 litre Coke bottle, and it had yellow stuff in it. I was like, what's that there? And he went, I couldn't be asked to go to the toilet, so I pissed in it.
Do you know what? I'm a bit funny with that sort of thing. Like, you can say this now. There's only me and you. We're just between friends. Like, do you piss in your sink in your house residence? Because I didn't.
I didn't until someone pitched it to me. I never thought about it, and someone came in and went, "Oh, this used to be my room," and I was like, "And it's the fucking halls, yeah, it changes."
I don't piss in the shower.
And he went, "Piss in your sink, yeah," and it was like a light bulb went off, and I was like, "I didn't." If I was ever sober, no.
I don't piss in the shower, mate.
No, piss in the shower's weird.
I have to piss before I get in.
Yeah, absolutely.
We pissed talk recently. Remember the sit down wee stuff on the podcast?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sid had never heard
We
of
educated
having a
Cedric on the
sit-down
sit-down
wee. I told this just to my sister-in-law, technically it would be, last weekend. Right. She was baffled.
What, why you wouldn't?
Somebody'd never heard of it. Oh!
Yes, please.
This is miles better than their WrestleMania match. I think WrestleMania Backlash is good, lads.
I'm having a good time.
You get a mid-match that you already had once, a bad match which is bad again, so that doesn't matter. And this one, they were like, oh, we had a bad match, we'll have a good one now.
We've had...
This is awesome!
Is there any more rematches after this? Oh, there's one in the Charlotte Ronda.
Yeah, but that's the really good one. With a good stipulation. Oh! God, he's
slick, isn't he?
He's like... Edge is like CM Punk, but good. What? Huh?
Huh? Fuck this guy. Gilmore Girls and CM Punk over the course of one match. With
Big
3.
Bang Theory is thoroughly repellent.
Yep. I don't like the
Shows
game.
where all the characters are boxers of toss. Big Bang Theory, Seinfeld,
Fuck off.
Friends, House of Cards, Scandal. You put some fucking respect on Kerry Washington and Scandal. That is a great show. Oh, it's unbelievable.
You know what's-
She's boinking the president.
What? You know what's made me... I like Friends a great deal, and I'm sure a lot of people share this. It's kind of like the screensaver of your brain if you've watched enough of it. For many years, it was just rerun to such a point. And
What is?
In America, Friends.
Yeah.
In America, as they say, in syndication. But like we just got like endless reruns. I watched a couple of How I Met Your Mother's back recently.
It's like Cousin It.
It's fucking... Well, How I Met Your Mother is cousin shit. And
Is it really bad?
it's just not holding up at all. And you've like the holes in it are fucking this wide. And Friends, I think, by comparison, stands up. I mean, Seinfeld's just unnecessary bollocks against Seinfeld. Calf crusher. I'm crushing your calf.
What bothers more Wilbur Morse, Sailor Airman, Gilmore Girls, or the finish of The Fiend versus Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell? I think the finish of Fiend Seth Rollins just confuses me. Gilmore Girls actively makes me angry.
You would love to smash up Stars Hollow with the Fiend's big
Oh
hammer.
my god.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, Kevin Thorne's been suggested in the comments. The combined edge of AJ, what do you reckon? So someone's given us the...
Edge and AJ.
Yeah. Dude McGuybro is giving us the answer, apparently.
I will go... 90. Bang on.
Very close, 91.
Oof. That's also the combined age of Judgment Day. Purple light.
Greetings from Costa Rica.
Oh,
says
hello.
Barrett. Hello.
Brazil, Costa Rica, Canada, Mr. Phoenix.
Yeah. Australia.
Yeah.
Edward Shiraz Hands.
His own shitty little grief hole, Matt Rains. Nah, Baltimore.
Oh, wait a second. The turnbuckle pads come off.
Turnbuckle pads off.
And that wasn't even deliberate.
Shout out to Matt Rains. He's my favourite Baltimore bastard.
Oh, he's...
Oh,
Oh, no!
Oh, that's it. He's done.
Oh!
How's he kicking out of that? What happened to AJ?
What happened?
What?
Oh, I'm just...
I don't know what. Need a replay.
Oh, 92 people are saying now. I'm just reading what the comments say, guys. Oh, he speared him. We just missed an entire spear.
What's 92?
These two.
Combined age.
Oh, just tell me what happened, says. I've got to know if Coupling was a show you legends liked. I liked Coupling.
Loved Coupling. Jeff, they hit upon something in Coupling that for years I needed a name, which is the giggle loop. And you know when he's building it with pint glasses, where he says basically the giggle loop is this idea that the
Fucking mark on it under his arm.
it's like it'll happen at funerals or something, where somebody will laugh and then you'll see somebody laughing and you won't need to know why, but that's made you laugh.
Yeah.
And he's stacking pint glasses as he's saying it.
Oh, knee!
And then when the giggle loop is when everybody bursts into laughter and then the pint glass thing breaks and
Yeah.
there's just glass everywhere. The other one, Coupling did a really, for a sitcom, I've never seen this sort of thing done.
Hello?
You seen it where he's like having a conversation with a Russian woman?
That was nice. That was very nice.
Oh!
Oh, Styles Clash. Roll that way. Obviously, roll the other way. No.
Uh,
You're too close. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2.
Ooh, I thought someone was going to pull the leg. Yeah, he's having she's either Russian or Ukrainian, Eastern European or something like that. He's having a conversation with her. And you see the conversation in English because she can't speak English. And then they flip it and he speaks in that accent, in that dialect, and she speaks in English. So you see the whole conversation translated.
That's amazing.
And he thinks that her name is Shadaim or something like that. And he turns to his friend Steve and he says, "Oh, I worked out a name. It's Shadaim." And he goes, "Shadaim," like that. And then they flip it. And it turns out that he said breasts. So she's going, so he's going, breasts. And he turns to his friend Steve and he goes, breasts, like that. Who is it?
You're banned.
You're not allowed.
You're not meant to be here. He's not a ringside.
Oh, there's a line that apparently has always been a rule that we've enforced for 30 years. That line, you know it was a piece of tape, AJ.
Oh, Balor's
there we
here.
go.
No, what happens now?
Oh, if this is the finish, you can absolutely fuck off.
Is that Jess?
Get it under control, Jessica.
Here we go. AJ just hit it.
Oh!
That's fucking Rhea Ripley.
It is indeed.
Crossface. Wow, this is brilliant. I didn't need the bollocks with Damian Priest and Finn Balor, but I'll take it.
I'm not against it. I mean, this kind of needs to be the finish because you got...
Oh, Jay, that's not the ropes, that's... Oh, that's it. He's gone. He's gone.
Is that allowed?
I know we shouldn't use it as the thumb, but can we use that as the thumb? Good! Brilliant! This is better than WrestleMania!
I mean, that's certainly...
This match, I mean. Show me Rhea Ripley now. Show me Rhea Ripley. I mean, the reason people are saying, "Oh, why did you do the Balor stuff?" But you do kind of need that because the referee looks like a dickhead. Yeah. And I don't want a ref bump.
That's fair. That's fair.
Although I've no doubt because I really like that female referee.
Jessica.
I've got to make a confession. I am very quickly turning heel on Aubrey.
Really? How come?
Just, you know, when people are like, "Oh, she's really off-putting," and then the moment that someone says that, I start watching her.
Oh no.
And because I respect, I think she's a brilliant referee. I think she just needs to just calm it down a bit. Unless that's Ciampa and he's really got tall. Come on, give it to me. Give me the thing. I mean, we can tell from the bottom half, but give it me anyway. Yes, here we go. Here we fucking go. Come on, spin a Rooney.
Goths love a laugh. Edge is going to do his big laugh in a minute.
Oh, she's got black hair! She's got black hair! No one was expecting that!
Look how pleased he is. Look how happy he is with that. See, I told you.
Where's Damian Priest gone?
It's his new thing, everybody.
Yes! Great stuff.
I'm pleased for Rhea Ripley. I'm pleased for this opportunity she's got. Where's Damian Priest? He's like, don't need him anymore.
So punching Finn Balor.
He just like starts negging them when they're all together. Seen this old fucker?
Oh, I don't know what's that called.
Yeah,
that
the
shadow.
shadow effect.
That was mint. Never said the shows weren't good. Oh, just all the people were horrible. Apologies, Mr. Phoenix. I got very defensive over scandal. Also, please come to Toronto. Please come to Toronto if we ever get a pay-per-view again. Drinks are on me. If I can join the review as WhatCulture's Canadian correspondent, absolutely.
I'd like to go to Toronto.
Erin Harris says, we are taking our two girls to our first WWE house show in a few weeks. They love Bianca and Rhea. They're scheduled for now. Any advice for first-timers?
Oh, well.
Take some signs.
Have an amazing time. Save a bit of money and buy some merch. There's going to be loads there, and it's a nice sort of keepsake for the first time away. That's a nice thing. I don't know. What are your kids game for the most? Find out what they're into beforehand the most, and dive in. I guess it's it's
just the same rule as taking any children to a football game. Do not be that parent where someone says, "It's my first show," or "It's my birthday," or "It's my last show." Whatever. Can I have your shirt or anything like that? Because no one likes that.
But have a brilliant time. I love that sort of stuff. I'm going to go to the toilet now while whatever
Go
is
to
airing
the bathroom before this and take a full wallet.
whatever's airing in Peacock. Yeah.
If you guys come back to New York, I'll actually be old enough to be able to go to the pub with you guys.
Oh, I love to go to New York.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you've got weird ages. 21? Yeah. Jeez. Well, that was a vast improvement, I thought, guys, on what we watched at WrestleMania, and I'm very happy with the conclusion in terms of Rhea Ripley's now part of Judgment Day. We're just watching a video for Bianca Belair. Not that she needs it, because she should be fine on this pay-per-view. Sorry, premium live event. Anyway, so what have we got left? Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. No one who's going to win that one. Oh, the 6-man and then the I Quit match. Lovely stuff. It's flying by this. Liv Morgan just tweeted, "Wow, what a bitch." According to Jordan Muth, thank you for that. Oh, brilliant. That was like WrestleMania 37, that wasn't it? Back in the bloody Thunderdome era. Oh. That was a lovely little video package on Bianca Belair. Right, what we're going to do now, we've got to have, presumably, you do match, then the Madcap Moss thing is to calm everyone down, and then other big match. Not watch this WWE Evil stuff. Is it worth a watch, guys? It certainly looks it. Is it on the network, actually? Because I really want to watch it. If it's, I know it's on Peacock. Oh, bollocks. Do I have to get... I'm not paying for Peacock. What are people saying? Yes, just to recap where we are. Cody Rhodes won, grabbing the tights in the opener. Omos won against Bobby Lashley, and courtesy of a rival of Rhea Ripley, it was a win for Edge. Judgment Day gets a new member. Daytona Beach. Isn't Peacock cheaper? Yeah, but I don't know actually in the UK. I don't know if we don't think we can get it, if I'm perfectly honest. We probably can through some little... Dunkin' Donut Centre in Providence, Rhode Island. So what were we thinking? 6-man, then Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, and then... No, it looks like they're doing the I Quit match, maybe. Unless they do just the 2 big ones at the end. Oh, I have no confidence in being able to do that. Wow, it is now. Okay. This really should have been the main event. But presumably they just have no faith. Yeah, they're going for it. Here she is. Not quite the same, but... Hey, I Quit match.
Right now?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Told you the 6-man's going to be the main event.
Oi. Well, it's Roman's last pay-per-view, isn't it? So.
Look at this. Great match. This is night 1 still.
Yeah.
Yes, because it was Roman, then it was Stone Cold, obviously.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve. He's like, it might as well have never happened now, a million years ago.
I'm alright, thank you. Have you seen the knockout from the UFC at the weekend? Michael Chandler sent Tony Ferguson into another fucking dimension. There's my phone. I'm gonna just show you the photo of the kick, because it was.
Because UFC will sue us if even the idea.
Oh,
of
100%.
footage, isn't it?
But it was. Oh dear. Is that it? Okay, that's a sort of respectable photo of it. Where's the one with his face? I Quit match time, baby. Oh, got him. Aha, hang on, wait a second, UFC. Oh, apparently the I love Rose Namajunas, but apparently her match was one of the most boring fights in history.
Oh no.
And she shouted, "I'm the best," afterwards. Oh my God, this might cause a real fight. Mm-hmm. You can keep one show, but the other is wiped out of existence. From Justin Pulio. Apologies, Justin, if I've butchered your surname there. Peep Show or The Thick of It?
Ooh. I was watching a Peep Show early on today. I watched the first half of the episode where it's the wedding one. Supans is just spewing. He spews in Mark's hat and then he spews in his shoe in the car on the way to the wedding. Do you know what? I would get rid of The Thick of It, but only because it's really amazing, but it's pretty much exclusively representative of one period of politics. And it's the specific period of politics where, like, my party started fucking it all up.
Yeah.
Peep Show, Labour that is, Peep Show is just really nice and fun to pick up for half an hour every now and then. Mm-hmm. Whereas The Thick of It basically tracks the decline of the Labour government from looking after working people to staying in power at all costs. It's really, really funny. Malcolm Tucker is an incredible representation of Alistair Campbell. Countless great plots. Also, like, if you want to watch the first season again, like, you got to deal with a dodge pot, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's not ideal. Thick of It goes for me. Keep.
I think that argument might have just won me over there. Yeah. Okay, I found it. We're searching for ages, guys. Apologies there. There he is, Michael Chandler. Tony Ferguson. I love Tony El Kukui.
Okay.
But I will never be able to look at him in the same way again. Because of that.
Oh no! Please send me that as a screen.
I'm so sorry, guys, that we can't share this. I don't want to get us in trouble. But if you go on r/UFC, you'll find the photo. Good. You don't bring the champion out first. There was another one. That's the second one, I think, I've seen. Let me find my liked photos on Reddit and make sure that they're appropriate.
Come on, Ronda. Get it done.
There we go. There's another one. Just don't get kicked in the face, guys. Your face just goes. Anyway, sorry, I missed lots of.
It's bad stream etiquette, that, isn't it?
Impact just got Mia back, says Mr. Phoenix. If they can pick up a few more like Tegan or Dakota, and they can afford to lose Deonna to AEW, that would be an underappreciated shift in mainstream women's wrestling. Agree? Yeah, I would. I would agree.
I would, but selfishly, I particularly like Dakota Kai and Nixon Yo for AEW yesterday. Get them both in.
AEW.
It would be, they can't do it because the time doesn't work out, but it would be a flex for the ages if Dakota Kai was the Joker baby in the Owen Hart tournament. Like that.
Oh, yeah, they got the. Is that this week? Becoming fun. Yeah, Chandler's foot turned Ferguson to an 8-year-old man. Kush Toka McGee talking sense. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to sit down and watch that pay-per-view, except for Rose. I love Thug Rose as well. Thug Rose! She always seems to fight better when she's chasing the title, legitimately.
Who's this?
Rose Namajunas. She's brilliant. She's amazing. When Joanna Jędrzejczyk was trash talking her, she was just saying the Lord's Prayer and then she fucking KO'd her. It was unbelievable. Boo! I don't like you!
I don't like you anymore.
We've got this booked perfectly. Charlotte says I quit. Ronda breaks her arm anyway. Charlotte goes away for a bit.
Take a break, Charlotte.
Especially now you've got the new heel in Lacey Evans, so I'm told.
Oh, man.
We said they were going to turn a heel, but I was going to expect like 6 months of babyface work first.
Oh, and they've effectively... I just think a lot of people have really suffered watching some of those vignettes without
Live for
content
Raw.
warnings.
There's a lot of Liv supporters, isn't there?
There is. And a good time for them, I think. She got that win in that pretty good 6-woman match on Raw. Didn't she? They gave her it.
Yeah.
You know, I forget watching when you guys do the streams. And we've got some sound, but not really any kind of major sound. is that if you want to, you can interpret that just all the baby faces get loads of cheers and all the heels get
Yeah,
boos.
it's the thing. Sometimes we get stuff in the comments, people are like, "Oh, what about that reaction?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't really hear it." Also, it's fun because you have such a skewed perspective on these shows because we just have a good time.
Yeah.
I've never gone in and gone, "That was the worst show I've ever seen," because it could well be, but I can't tell because I'm fucking chucking Skittles in the air and shit. Talking about soup.
Oh yeah, they're going to Madcap Moss and Baron Corbin are going to be there, separated between this.
That's
and
what
the
I said.
event.
I said it was going. I said they're either going to do. Well, obviously they're not going to put it in the main event, but they're either going to use it as a little. Oh, I can go for a piss now, or they're going to just go the mad WrestleMania Night One approach of just all the mad shit at the end.
Madcap Piss.
Okay, so I think you're right. I think brawl out into the arena, get some kendo shit going.
Yeah, just do stuff. I can't
Oh
do this
dear, you
anymore.
fucked it now. I'd love it if Ronda just absolutely wrecked her now. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oh. And also, I'd like it if Ronda, I don't need them, just like with Last Man Standing matches, to do 5 or 6 attempts. Like, no one's going to say... Yeah, but I just don't know why.
Mike in the mush, all that sort of thing.
Just why? Here we go. Break her arm. Break her arm. Lovely stuff. Is that a gear thing? The
It
baddie?
is some sort of video game thing going on, isn't it? She got it in like the
People let
8-bit
us know.
text.
When Flair says, "I quit the end of this match," do you feel it will do any long-term damage to her reputation? Said Douglas.
Absolutely not. No. She beat her at WrestleMania. Like, that sort
Sorry,
of stuff sticks.
why are you asking Ronda there? Yeah.
Pat McAfee knows.
Pat McAfee, future world champion, knows.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, lovely stuff. Very nice. Piper's Pit.
Oh.
There you go.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I know this isn't exactly... Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
It just looks quite painful.
Scrap.
We're frozen, guys.
We're back in the game, baby. We might have caught up with you now.
Or we've fallen like another 30 seconds behind.
Best way to tell if it's an alligator or a crocodile is to wait and see. If you see them again later or in a while. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Phoenix. Oh!
Some of that.
McAfee's done his research. He's going to be dropping some UFC references on commentary.
I love that step up that she does.
Oh, good. That's good, that. I was thinking, you can't break it, so what are we doing here? But... driver.
I guess sometimes, like, you can't reach another ring because it's a screen. It's a board now.
I reckon they can do the spot where someone gets sent into it and it breaks temporarily. I love that. One woman. I don't wear a mask. Just someone's on like a FaceTime there.
What, on there?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think former UFC fighter Ronda Rousey, former world champion, is going to say, you know what, I think 2 chops is enough for
Our
me.
job.
I think I want to go home.
Go on, Ronda, quit.
Did you say, fuck you, bitch? She said,
Oh, I drop like a bitch?
Does Charles have someone bring her robe back? Says Berserk. Yes, into the crowd, please. That's Samantha Irvin there.
It is.
Oh, here we go. Why she says, who wants to see her say I quit? Right, that ding, ding, ding.
Who wants to see a dead body?
Oh! This is, I tell you, man, I'm not having this. It's blasphemy from their first match. The history of her nailing her in the fucking face.
the WrestleMania Backlash apologist, Adam Wilborn.
It's brilliant, this.
Storming into work on Tuesday morning. What were your take on the paper of the year, guys? We all recovered.
Wait a second, that's not a screen. Oh,
we all recovered yet?
oh my God! I didn't
There
realise
it
this was
is.
going to be a handicap match. Charlotte and Ken.
Uh-oh.
That was my new favourite thing for a while. That.
It was.
Yes, lovely stuff. It's a good story. Yeah, lovely. So, like,
Thank
some
you,
people
Michael.
say-
Thank you,
some
Michael, for
people
the
say that they
LTS
can't
too.
do long-term storytelling in WWE, and to that I say. And what was the other thing? Oh, Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. Oh, I thought it was all over after SummerSlam. I thought the company. Oh, what? Oh, it's a long-term story. Oh, how about go show yourself? Show yourself.
Oh, I got two.
Oh, she's fucking Darth Maul in her. Wow. No, don't. That's still. Oh shit! Yeah, good point.
Oh.
Yeah, now you fucked it. Wait.
The old double-handed kendo stick monkey flip. Right at UFC.
Do you think are we getting Bailey then?
I fucking hope so.
That would be a hell
I'll
of
lose
a.
my goddamn
That would
mind.
be a hell of a fucking toilet break for Madcap or somehow. Fucking Bailey! Anyway, I'm going with a piss now. Oh,
This is great.
This is great. Oh, it's like splintering as well, that.
Felt like last
Put the other one down, Rhonda. That's only going to cause a legitimate damage. No, okay, I'll just keep hitting with that one. Oh, yes! Go on, Rhonda.
Oh,
This is
God.
how you get over. Here we go.
Particularly sticky one in the face. Look at that.
Oh, God, there's just bits sticking out of it. You're on the camera wire, Charlotte Love. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought he was eating.
What is going on?
Yes, into the
There we
crowd,
go.
Hamper, you book this.
Book a throw in a camera. Great.
Yes.
They took her eye out with that, Kent. That was brilliant. It's great on top of people.
Worcester Sauce fan there?
Suplex her on a kid. Oh, she's taking
That was
someone's
it.
drink. Oh, you got iced. You've been spoofed.
I believe the guy in the Hey Randy
Cool.
shirt's in a massive plant.
She cut or not? She's got like a great big bloody arm or not?
Who, Rhonda?
Charlotte.
Oh, probably, yep. They don't mind showing that. Going up the steps, yes.
There we go.
Remember when Sasha did it through
Yes,
the...
I do.
Oh, it's mint that one, it.
I think we might get a version of that here, you know.
Yeah. So say American Glutton.
Legend.
This is really good.
Like Edge and AJ, it feels instantly better than the WrestleMania match.
Oh! That sounds like an I quit to me. That's what Bob Backlund said.
What is it?
No, I don't. I think he does know, Bat.
He's a glutton for their punishment
Yeah.
in America.
Chicks in America. Remember Samoa Joe's insane bump in Impact?
Oh god, I still don't quite know what like. When I want a drop kick, was it really worth it? Like risk versus reward.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh look, the plant's
Oh, there
moving,
he
so she
is.
can easily get access to that chair. To turn around into a fucking big boot. Oh.
Great.
Party boy's still under there from WrestleMania. Wee Man pops out.
I mean, this is just a fight.
Yeah.
I can't hate on it. Just how hard they're swinging.
And they aren't holding back, are they?
No.
This is like her and Rhea when they were just like, oh, should we just kick the crap out of each other?
Like, this isn't relying on anything overly psychologically sound, but they are look at the bruise on Charlotte's arm.
Yeah.
Man.
We want tables.
Oh my god.
Well, they've acknowledged it, so they're definitely getting it. Oh!
Oi.
Oh no, I think she's really hurt. Oh. Best. Next, we're going to interview Eric Myers, who climbed the world's largest mountain, Mount Everest. But the best. That's what I slap. Let's put our heads together so we can discuss the next spot.
I was going to say, nobody's sold a goddamn thing. Ronald just got powerbombed against the guardrail.
Oh, she's got the eyes.
Nails in the eyes. Jesus. Like, even that, it was like,
Oh!
I love violence.
Fiend's there. See the Fiend? I love seeing the Fiend.
Charlotte just saw the Fiend. The Fiend changes people. The Fiend changes himself, or herself. Fiend's moved back 2 rows.
Yeah, yeah.
Fiend's in the distance.
Fiend doesn't like being that close to the action. Should I start talking to myself about myself in the third person?
How would that go generally? Like, do the podcast intro, but where you introduce yourself as Adam Wilborn.
Adam Wilborn welcomes you. Oh, I think she's going to do the moonsault. Yes, please. I always love seeing this. I will moan about Charlotte Flair very often, but this is very nice as well. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Oh!
She's not quitting.
Oh!
Lovely stuff.
That's great.
The Fiend saw JoJo and said, "Let me in." Thanks, Mr. Phoenix. I will get some of these comments, but I'm genuinely intrigued by this match.
I mean, just marked up to fuck. They've just beat the shit out of each other.
He's holding the mic away whilst he gives him the
Yeah. Tell her to wait. She's
Get the tables. Fair play. Yeah, what are they going to do? It's a good point from Douglas. How do they top that? That was such a good spot. Oh, that'll do it. Just
upside down chairs. So like it's such a simple little thing, but it works really well, doesn't it? Looks looks nasty in there.
Imagine if she was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to beat the traffic.
Don't get paid by the hour.
Oh!
Spotted her opportunity.
Natural selection.
Oh!
Congratulations, but you can't say I quit. She's
knocked out.
unconscious. Ask her. Make me her. Sound like I quit. Love the natural selection on the chair.
Shocked, no quit face.
McAfee mentioned the Fiend.
Good. What did he say? Specifics.
Is that the Fiend in the front row?
Nice.
Fucking love Pat.
Oh,
Pat's just like, can't fucking sack me, bitch.
I'm gonna let him in.
Yo. Figure 4, figure 8 with a chair. Oh no, figure 8.
Oh!
Oh! Do not know. She may have lost many fights in the US one. She lost 2 fights in the UFC. Now they're won by submission, though. Yeah, the chair's right there, Ronda. How about we start swinging that? Yes, Ronda! What was that? Just a big boot?
No running boot.
Figure 8. Sorry, like a thing in the chair with her arm? It's the only thing I think of.
Yeah, like a chair assisted
Like
armbar.
snapping that. Oh. Stop with the we want tables
I
bollocks.
might not get one. Oh!
Oh, you called it! You
Don't mention my
stupid-
goddamn family. It's fucking next to it there as well, isn't it?
Oh! Oh! It's going to bend that way! Oh, it's so contorted!
Get in. I was hoping you were going to say that, bitch.
Oh, that was great!
Happy with that.
I think I enjoyed that more than Seth and Cody.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it.
New champ, baby.
That was very worthy, that was, wasn't it? Big old fight.
Fight night.
What's the comments make of that? How does that come across on television with sound and with everything else?
That was so much better than Mania.
That felt a lot of fun, but we were very high on the
Ronda
Mania
needs a
match.
mouthpiece. Yeah, all right. Well, it's just ranting. Match of the night.
Whoa!
Why not say F this? I'll win it back in a normal match, says Mr. Phoenix. It's a good point. What was the first thing? What was the first thing you thought of when you saw your pro? The great people of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you for the 5-star review, says Matt Rains. Give me a brawl where they use a kid as a weapon, says Mr. Phoenix. Don't know if you had these in the UK, but apparently ages ago, super conservative groups in the US had Dusty Rhodes posters telling people not to wank. That said, "Don't be silly, don't play with your willy."
Do you know what? Who says that?
I think it was Mr. Phoenix.
Miss Phoenix. That is a mock-up by a writer I like called Stuart Millard, who did a bunch of photoshops making wanking jokes with old WWF characters and had them all stolen by internet culture.
Really?
Yeah, like I remember him creating them for a blog in the old internet and then them appearing on
What
Twitter.
the fuck are they going to do in the main event to top that? Because that was brilliant.
Sorry,
Put the titles on the line?
do you not know we're the ones? That's what they're going to do. They're going to walk down the ring and they're going to do that,
Actually, that
and then
is
nothing's going to happen and they're going to walk to the back and the show's over. We're the ones.
Where's Bailey? To be fair, I wouldn't bring Bailey back
No,
after
not for
that.
that.
Yes!
What's this? America!
Being fucking
Oh,
American.
fucking, give me the fucking Dallas. Mountain Dew. That's America to me.
Oh, Las Vegas, baby.
Here we go.
I love Las Vegas. Have you been to Las Vegas?
Never been. Oh, I pledge allegiance to your allegiance.
Didn't go there.
Shall we?
Oh, can we? Can we, Dad?
Can we go to... Is this Money in the Bank? Is this what we're advertising?
Oh, it's my favourite pay-per-view as well.
Manifest it. We are going to Money in the Bank. We'll put it through the bosses, shall we, to go to Money in the Bank? Is that what they say now? They just say, you can main event WrestleMania if you want. Like the Rumble, but you...
Yeah, we said WrestleMania recently.
Hold on to it for longer.
Yeah. Oh.
So what do you want to talk about? It's a fucking fiend.
What's Zach doing?
People might see Charlie as a villain. Oh, you're bad people, I promise. But I actually think she's a hero.
You would say that.
I'd say that. She's a killer in a film. Charlie
Sorry,
McGee.
what is...
What is it? The
I love Las Vegas.
Rainbird. What's your favourite thing you've done in Las Vegas?
I went to see Penn and Teller. That was pretty sick. That was sick. We met them afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just met everyone. They came out afterwards and they were really nice.
Tyler was all yap, wasn't he?
Oh, I tell you what was awesome. The zip line down Fremont Street was fucking sick. And you'd like Heart Attack Grill.
Okay.
Heart Attack Grill. You have to wear a nurse. They're dressed as nurses. You have to wear gowns. And if you don't finish your meal, they spank you. Guess who didn't finish his meal? This one guy. Also, because I was horrifically hungover. I was so hungover. And I had you can have octuple burgers, so 8 patties in a burger. I had the smallest burger that they had, and I was so hungover from the night before I wasn't I'm not going to finish it. Because I watched how they spanked people, and it didn't hold back.
Oh, man.
And if you weigh over a certain amount, you get your meal free. But I think it's about 30 stone. Let's see if I can get the old. How is the Don Tony D'Angelo's finisher not called the sleeping with the fisherman's neck breaker? Let's find a photo of the fucking beast. Whilst they do this bullshit.
Do you know what would be a terrible situation to before Madcap Moss?
What?
You know the metal clasp on the suspender? Catching his nipple.
Oh, God. Me and the boys in
This is in that place.
Coyote Ugly.
Oh, my God.
You can't take photos.
What year was this?
Well, can. 2015.
I can.
There it is. Heart Attack Grill. £350. If you weigh that, you get to eat for free.
Nice.
Look at that. 158, not quite. There he is. Look at that. Just got a little battle out.
Yeah.
There's us an on nurse.
Good God.
How did she get that job then? There's me getting spanked. There you get spanked, guys. There we go. Look how much force she puts on this. Oh!
Ric Flair, woo!
I love you!
So that was your favourite thing to do, Vic.
The Pat mentioning the film was a hint of something. Oh my God, main event, Fiend's coming back. Holy fuck. That's how you end
Pat McAfee versus Pat McAfee.
Oh my God. Here he is. Mr. Phoenix, the goddamn Fiend in the front row, says Owen Stanley. Good spot.
Yeah.
I know we already talked about it once, but I want to give an open door excuse for Big Ham to talk about his charity again because good things are good. Whilst you do that, I'm going to have another weed, so I'm ready for
Who was that?
this. Mr. Phoenix.
Thanks, Mr. Phoenix. Yes, I'm running the Great North Run for Down Syndrome Northeast. They're a tiny, tiny charity, completely volunteer run. They provide support to families of people with Down syndrome. They provide support to people with Down syndrome. They run various courses, various days out. Basically anything that can offer a somewhat like underfunded section of society, I guess. People with Down syndrome who might occasionally need extra help, or whether that be like physical or emotional or whatever kind of support that the government simply doesn't provide, and things get lost and all that kind of thing. Down Syndrome North East are excellent for that. It's a charity that I have very close to my heart and I've used in the past as well. They've provided a wonderful service to me and my wife, and indeed my son, who has Down syndrome, and I'm raising money for them so that they basically just can continue to do that stuff. It's not just money that's going to disappear into some coffers somewhere. It's not going to pay any wages because it's entirely volunteer run. I'm running the Great North Run for that. I'm aiming to beat my best time in it, which is not going to be easy done because I was a much younger man when I set that time a few years ago. But to cut that long story short, you can go to the top of my Twitter page, which is @MichaelHamflet. It's a pinned tweet. You'll see a picture of me and my son Charlie. If you want to click that link, there's a donate button there. I've got a target set at the moment. It'd be amazing to smash that before the run itself, and then I might even tweak it up a little bit. But yeah, that'd be tremendous. Thank you very much for the opportunity to plug that as well. That's @MichaelHamflet. You go to the top of the page, you'll see the pinned tweet.
Hey!
Baron Corbin's in the ring. Baron Corbin lost the end of days at WrestleMania.
I know. Right, it's time to do the thing.
All right.
I'm gonna get a pink one. That's a purple one. Yeah, pink one. As always, guys, set your DVRs at home. First one to tweet it to us will get all our love and respect. Let me just check the airflow in this room. Okay, it's pretty good. Are you ready, Michael Hamflet? This is the biggest test.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't believe I fucked this up.
I got it!
It danced around my mouth.
I did the...
So, we go again. You've got another one. Okay. Reset your DVRs, everyone.
No, I'm getting the second one. Absolutely no way.
First try. This is our first go. 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
On the first go.
On the first go.
First go.
Like we always said.
I think I chipped one on my
the
teeth.
first go. I mean, I did it on both. That was absolutely terrible. I don't know how you do that once a month.
Second City Sarah Darrell says, shout out to Michael's Ramones. Or I should say, Razor Ramones.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Boring Corbin versus Butt Crack Moss, says Brian. 6'8", and he is a big lad. This is going to be a really straightforward match.
Can't really fault it. Like, giving the people a chance to calm down after that brawl, and then heading straight into the 6-man main event. He's going to give him the joke. Still want that joke?
Oh! They better not give him to the candidate's kick out, by the way.
What? Just
first try. This is our first go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! On the first go. On the first go. First go. Like we always said. That's who did that? The first person to send it to us.
I can't remember the name of.
Thanks to Matt Rains.
Thank you, Matt Rains. Thank you very much. That's appreciated.
Why do you have to wait for a canoe to tip over before you can wear it as a hat?
Don't know.
Because it's capsized.
Good. I like that.
Mr. Phoenix.
I like that.
Says you're welcome. Oh, nice.
Matt Rains already isolated a clip of me tonight.
Really?
Good.
There's a Hook t-shirt on the front row. You know he's getting kicked out. It's a lovely Sidgwick shirt, that, by the way.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. What's this?
It's- Interesting comments. Getting sent through at the moment.
What's this?
I mean, I won't be reading it out. It's an interesting comment.
Oh.
I've just had that on there for you.
Which one? The highlight.
Highlighted one.
Sorry for stepping across.
Right.
They're not the views of anyone at WhatCulture.com.
Quite right, Kush Token McGee. Corbin needs to be given more attention. He's a talented big man wrestler. I just think he needs to go away for a bit.
Yeah. Needs a break. Never gets one because they love him and his type of heat so much. Baron Corbin strikes me as the type of guy that has done pretty much everything that they've asked of him. That he knows the difference between good heat and the shitty heat that he has to get sometimes. And I think he would much rather get the good heat than the shitty heat, but he's stuck with what he's stuck with.
And he's yet another person punished for getting a gimmick that they give him over. They were like, whoa. This like down on his luck Corbin thing isn't the thing.
Yeah. Pull that all the way back, pal.
Well, that was delicious.
It's great, isn't it?
My compliments to the chef. Michael, Second City Daryl, writes, Michael has a lovely smile.
Thanks very much.
This is what you get being on the streams, mate. Yeah, he's a definition of the company guy, says Kush Token McGee about Corbin. But he should be much more. Agree. Yeah, 100% agree. Corbin's growing on me as well. Raise, peace.
Yeah, it's taken a while. Like, or is it growing on you? I can't. If you might pop up in your algorithms because he has in mind. Justin Hawkins has got a pretty idiosyncratic YouTube channel. It's worth a look. He analyses stuff in very much his own fashion. And there's a video that he's looking at of somebody, like some old guitarist, who he doesn't want to mock. There was this meme that did the rounds of him like doing a really bad national anthem at an ice hockey game. And he doesn't want to mock it, and then you just see him breaking and not able to not laugh. And like, it really makes it that he tries for so long. It's actually very hard to play slide guitar, and then it goes like, you see his face wobble.
You know what Culture Wrestling has a wide reach when they literally did Hamlet versus Nicholas on the A show, SmackDown.
Hamlet versus Nicholas on the A show?
On SmackDown.
What did I miss on SmackDown? Ah, of course.
Gunther.
Keep forgetting Gunther's had the call up. The Podcast Horseman Derby. Still available wherever you get your podcasts.
Indeed.
Now the complete Podcast Horseman. Seasons 1 to 6 with specials and
Oh, I like that.
feedback and all that shit.
He's breaking out some new moves.
Yeah, it's King of the Ring Corbin, isn't it? He's got it in him when he wants to. Pat
What's he doing?
McAfee shocked at him
Rex?
trying. Baron Corbin, better than Orange Cassidy confirmed. Question mark? Doofus not the word, not dog. Nobody's allowed to be called a dog apart from Butch.
Oh,
God,
tell
he hits
you
them
what,
ropes, doesn't he? Oh, get in. He's jacked and he moves.
I can see, like, I get what Vince is...
Me too.
Just like with Ezekiel, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. Oh, Matt Reigns is heading off. Matt Reigns logging off from the Night Brothers. Cheers, guys. Best of luck tomorrow, Hamlet. I'm sure we'll be talking about the game at some point.
Fingers crossed, brother.
Do not drag this to another match, by the way.
Matt Reigns has basically voted with his feet there in regards to the main event, isn't he? He's not interested. He's not asked about the bloodline.
He should be.
Jesus, he goes, doesn't he?
He's rapid, that boy.
The big call.
Oh, big. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a massive clothesline there.
Baron Corbin is a big man.
He's a big
And
lad.
he just caught him like that. Like, I
Is
can't
he
remember.
an NFL, like a football player?
Who, Corbin?
Yeah.
Or Moss? Corbin was.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fair enough he jumped at him and he's obviously holding his body and contributing to that. But like, My oldest son is 9, and I can't really do that with him. If he jumped at me like that, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Like...
I like the fact that Madcap Moss a few months ago nearly died on pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was the last.
No, like your
film I
neck's
did.
all right, innit?
Yeah. You good?
I feel like they should incorporate Corbin's clothing into his matches more. I.e., like, remember when Bailey won via T-shirt in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, good. Or IRS's tie.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Good. At least he didn't hit it. I was like, don't hit it and then get it kicked out. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's bad enough that it's happened once. If they just normalise that completely, it's doomed, isn't it?
There's still something in it when there's only one man who's ever kicked out of this.
It's not so bad. If anything, that's like actually helps Drew's case more if they ever need it, doesn't it?
Pull his suspenders. End of day's greater than 1 winged angel confirmed, says Mr. Phoenix. No arguments from me.
Same number of kickouts, right?
Oh, deep six. Please do deep six. Oh, I love the deep six. I love it. I love the deep six. 1, 2.
Ah,
The best non-finisher.
the deep six.
I love it.
Does a V trigger count?
No, he just spams that, doesn't he? Boring. It's a super kick. Fucking, all right,
It's a super kick.
all right, you've done a super kick. Yeah, super
Big
kick,
well.
super kick. You don't have an end of days party or a deep six party, do you?
It's a cliche.
Well, I'd go to a deep six party. Back Corbin was there.
Cliched answer. Babyface Sami Zayn hit the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yeah.
Like,
I like heel Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
Hitting the ball
actually.
and being like, here we go! Like, you go, what, Sammy, why haven't you learned? Like, Babyface looked like a dickhead because you're like, he's going to kick out. Yeah. Heel him going, here we go, 1, 2, oh, what the fuck? Here we go. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, okay.
you know what that was, don't you?
What?
A fun set flip. Almost tells jokes, doesn't he? Sunset quip.
Very good. Yay! Yay! All right, just touch him.
My people love me. Woo! Puts his thumbs up.
What type of bees make milk? Boobies. My favourite joke. My favourite joke.
It's a good joke. You know what my favourite joke is? What's red and invisible?
Don't know.
No tomatoes.
It's black and white and red all over. Sunburnt penguin.
We killed it. Look at that. Yeah! You me and your Bob and Flex.
I like that. I don't know what this is about.
Because it's a bit Bo Dallas, isn't it?
Hey!
And when he ran past and
Yeah.
they knocked over El Torito.
Oh, that's one of my favourite moments ever in wrestling history, that. So this must continue.
I mean, that's what
That's not definitive.
that's a
finish.
clean pinfall, so that's not definitive.
There we go.
Oh.
I recognise that dingy
Yeah.
weather. This is what I think of when I think of Wales, a Scottish accent. Or are they just going to pretend that narrative's real?
They might put a fucking belt on him at this show, you know.
Yeah, I think it all depends on who's the champion. If Cody's the champion, not a chance.
I'm becoming increasingly convinced that
Well,
this is-
the argument could be made that you take one belt off at a time. I remember this. It was such a... What's the phrase? Something around his neck.
Oh, it was a noose around his neck.
Yeah. What was the company that really turned it around for him, I wonder? Let me guess. Was it WCPW? When they brought him back and he was like, he's Dolph's friend, and he just fucking killed dudes for a
Great.
bit.
And carried him to the back and stuff when they were in that tag team.
Did that mid moment when the Undertaker fucking rose up behind him.
Much. Goddamn much.
Yes, I remember this.
So are we watching a Drew McIntyre video and not the Clash at the Castle promo? Is that what's happening there, by the way?
Yes, good point. I thought it was a Clash of the Castle promo, but I'm 99% certain now we were there watching, I don't know, some twat from fucking...
Selling dick pills.
What's that green knobhead who's like... BBC News!
The Grinch.
No, wireless cricket.
Oh, the cricket wireless guy. The only time I enjoy cricket wireless adverts is when you're in the arena and it's happening because you're like, I'm at a wrestling show.
Yeah. I would have had him on my show on free radio as well.
Yeah,
I was different. I was already off radio then. Adam's microphone's donated. Thanks for the return of Handpage. Oh! Okay, that's my new, McAfee goes like, wee. Does that with it. Wee.
And sell dog clothes.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a holster for it.
Get one, when Gareth's got his phone in the office. Like, you can have two on each side.
Yeah, someone gets rid of one. I guess it's Chicago. The rest of the people like wrestling in Chicago.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Forbidden Door, like, same month. Then you go like that. And then, like, you're the king of the mics because it's me and Sidgwick.
Miss Phoenix, what's your best, worst work story? In my warehouse, my worst is when a French driver came to the dock holding paperwork and wearing nothing but a jacket around his waist, claiming the walls were crooked. What's happening here?
What's our best world work story?
Look, sorry, I was going to enjoy this again.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. How many? You thought Mick Foley was angry at The Rock for doing too many chair shots to the head? Yeah, this is probably going to be have a conversation backstage.
Oh, fucking eyes! You know what one of mine was? I was working at a bank that was in the process of just collapsing, and loads of people were losing their jobs, and we were waiting to get news of the redundancies. And the manager, she sat us down. She wasn't a good manager. I'm not going to name her, but she wasn't a good manager. And she was like, I haven't had any news on anyone's redundancies yet, but I do know somebody in another department has said that they've been told to tell their staff this week that it's going to be a case of basically applying for your own jobs, and there's not going to be as many jobs as people as there is jobs. So it's I wish I could come offering you something better, but it's just that for now. However, I did just also want to get you together to let you know that I'm expecting a baby. And like 8 people had to sit there and go,
Congratulations.
It was nobody knew how to.
I mean, that's literally out of the office, isn't it?
It's
not all bad news.
It's not all bad news. Yeah, I have been promoted.
We got some bad news and some baby news. Hi, Kyla! Yes!
Anal bleeding.
I'm being told anal bleeding. Oh, why's Corey got to be here and ruin the main event?
Dual brand, obviously. Now that now that Kushida's gone,
Taylor Braxton dressed like a start-finish line.
They'll probably.
Oh God, set it off for here.
I love that.
Aye.
Now that Ikemanjiro is probably going to be knackered and they're going to have to like repurpose him with a even more racist gimmick, I might do jacket time with Taylor Braxton.
Here we go. All the belts are on the line in my head.
And a sword.
Who goes home with all the belts? And Angela the sword.
I got this.
I broke my sword.
Why do you let Drew come to the party? You know he brings his sword.
Tries to decapitate people. He never succeeds.
He gets swordy when he's had a drink.
Oh, he's in God mode now.
It is 18 minutes past 3 a.m.
I love this. This is why WWE premium live events are better than AEW pay-per-views, and I will not hear anything different. Because guess what? If this was AEW, the first match would have just fucking finished. As we always said, Mr. Phoenix writes, the one-time brand superstars collide, WrestleMania. Backlash. This is the premium live event. It feels shorter than Raw's, right? Get Swole Jones. It is.
Yeah.
That should reflect more on Raw than it does on this pay-per-view.
Attend premium live events. Treat yourself. They're a good time.
Why do you have such short chairs for you tall gents, says Lee? Well, because, Lee, if I go up really... Oh, fuck, I've gone the wrong way. It just looks weird then. I'm just mucking him off.
Can mine do that?
Plus, also, the higher I go... Oh. Let's do it like this.
This is how it probably should be. Do the coupons bit again now.
The what?
Remember what you asked me for that time?
Dad, can I fruit you?
Okay.
We the wonton soup. Rice James Smith. AW equals quantity, W equals quality, says Mr. Phoenix. Quite right.
He's quite wrong.
Which UK venue should host Forbidden Door in 2023, says Adam's microphone. Utility Arena, please.
Yeah, I mean, the arena's a bag of shit, but it's like 5 minutes away from us from an admin point of view. I'm going to answer that question earnestly. The first direct arena in Leeds is one of the better big arenas I've been to. There's also like a really nice one up in Aberdeen, in Murray country, but it's a bollock to get to. Me and Nicholas saw the 1975 there once, and it's one of them big venues that feels quite small. So I recommend either of those two.
Cool, so nothing that happened on SmackDown was covered there.
Fuck all.
Scottish man. Scottish man.
Scottish man. Is this a bill?
Think you'll find it's legal tender. Whenever you guys are on location, I always think, shit, Willie is a tall fuck, writes Mr. Phoenix.
Everybody in the state of Texas commented on the height of Adam Wilborn. And this was new to me because I work with you every day and I know you to be tall. I'm reasonably tall and you're taller than me and so I just consider you a tall person. But people were shocked. Do they see you and assume you to be short? What have they visualised?
I don't know.
Because you're always sat down maybe on the podcast
I think maybe
and on the
because
news.
we sat down, yeah. My favourite was the first thing we'd shot in America when someone went, Adam's standing on a step there to seem taller than Miller. Yeah, because that's not going to get found out in the other million videos we're going to shoot.
I posted a picture of like Phil filming you too, and we should have done it where you had that like ridiculous WWE interviewer stance where your legs are like that. Like...
Dad 116, does that say? Does that mean he's had 16 children?
God.
Is there a point, right? Because we said like 2's more than enough.
Literally.
But where it tips over and you're like, oh, they just take care of themselves at this point.
There must be. Like, Stu Hart clearly believed that's philosophy.
Keep going.
Poor Helen never. Yeah, we'll get a good one. I don't know. I think anybody that has children is stupid / amazing. I include myself in that. But I'm terrified of having 3. But 4 and 5 and 6 and that, and just those families where it's more kids than you can ever possibly have adults. So just
Stoner, what? A stoner snake? It's always been indicated that Randy's going to turn it and buy that
snake.
I love how over they are, though.
I do. I like how much Randy's into it now. They're fucking...
Well, all it is one snake trying to kill the other.
Yeah.
That's not friendly snakes.
Leave me alone.
I just want to be friends. Oh, for fuck's sake. Aaron H. Congrats, Adam, on your upcoming first child. I have no way of knowing that, but I wanted to scare you. Don't do that to me, Aaron. Do either of you guys have Drew's theme as your ringtone for whenever Andy Murray calls you? Says Sailor Airman.
I can treat myself.
Yeah.
So you got a shock there, didn't he?
What the? So what is this? Is it
Grasshoppers.
Maybe because he's learning from him, like young grasshopper. I do like this as a threesome.
They've figured out their shit, haven't they, Drew and Randy? They're kind of all right now.
I love it.
Near bother.
I mean, a year ago you were trying to kill each other.
Near bother. You know what Orton's doing, don't you? He's trying to get something in his top 10. He's having a night of it.
Remember that time he slightly danced the New Day theme? Number 9. Here we go. The real stars are about to show up. Riddle is going to be a world champion one day. Because of this. Because he was a bit like, everyone was like, big star, and then it was like, ugh. Like, I can see the documentary now. He started, and then they went, what if he just lost a bit?
Oh, like they're going to do the bit where, like...
And then they were like, and then he took under the wing.
You got Pritchard saying, like... we had the impression he wasn't...
Wait, am I still in shot? No, there we go.
We hadn't taken things seriously.
Beep!
And they're going to show that clip of that time he forgot his lines and just scooted off shot with Asuka.
I don't blame him, because I guarantee the way that they write stuff...
Oh, it was, yeah.
That he was like, I know it's something incredibly offensive.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking man. No wonder Hollywood wants him.
Well, yeah. I kind of wish he'd wear both belts.
Because he doesn't care about the other one now.
Paul, well,
oh, no, wait, it's the wrong way around.
He's got... The other one looks kind of... Why are they all blue?
I fucking love the bloodline so much. RK Broth, right? It's a gentleman. Feels like family. You name me Mr. Phoenix. I name all of you. Big Ham, Salty Sidge, Gareth the Ledge, The Full Chamber, Cultured Left Pegging, Miller 2.0 and the Addams Brothers, Nicky Willie and Clarence.
Stu McIntyre.
Yeah. Do you reckon they'll keep all the titles tonight?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. No one asked for this match, writes Christopher Hastings. I mean, it's such a good sign.
He's not wrong. They're fighting.
I asked for it because I had such a good time watching this entrance. So I'm not gonna lie, it's something you really have to experience live.
Fuck. Some of that sentence is true. Paul Heyman's thing the next night. The largest quarter hours in the whatever. Soup. What about soup? Jimmy and Jay soup.
Like if the Bloodline win this, this makes no fucking sense.
I don't think they will, but yes, I know what you mean.
Because why wouldn't you put all the titles? I mean, apart from the fact that whoever USA would get really angry. But guess what?
Yeah, imagine that, like initiating a.
That's some really nice booking from Mr. Phoenix.
Go on.
If WWE had the sack to do intergender wrestling, Bloodline versus Edge, Priest, and Ripley.
Yeah.
Get Priest chucking get Ripley in there chucking the Usos around. Wait for it. Love it. Fucking love it. It annoys me though that they stole that was originally. I thank you. Wasn't it? He did it first.
He did.
And they went,
Cheers.
yeah, I'll take that.
Cheers, please.
Actually, Stephen, one wonders, is this the best entrance ever? Yeah, it is. It's right up there for me. This is for all the gold. Sorry, it's for all the.
This is for none of the marbles.
Actually, just one of you just gets rolled up straight away. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you later.
Moves. Randy Orton in a 6-man tag.
That's what the people pay to see.
Teddy Long.
How's Ham's defamation suit against Matt Reigns going into Adam's microphone?
Oh, after what occurred on Dynamite/Rampage, my legal team are looking into it. My legal eagles are looking into it as we speak. We're going to crush him. His wife seems very nice on Twitter, though, so I kind of feel bad for taking their home and all their belongings off them, but you got to do what you got to do.
Miss Phoenix says Solo is a singles name and WWE love renaming people, so when he joins the Bloodline, will he be Quartet Sikota?
Do like Moss. Matt.
He's just having a piss about it.
Put that in the list.
Imagine if I killed him.
That's what you need, isn't it?
This is just an episode of Raw, isn't it?
Yeah. That poster's got a holster, like King of the Sword.
Yeah. Hey! No, fucking hell, sports center from the ground up bullshit, is it?
Hey! Yeah, it's a Raw match.
Because this is the last match, everyone, if you're just joining us. Mm-hmm. And it's actually been a really enjoyable pay-per-view.
Yeah, good card. Hasn't felt too flabby or anything like that.
Like, there's no screwy finishes, was there? I mean, there was distraction finishes, but no screwy in terms of like our DQ count out bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Cody and Seth's finish was fine. Madcap Motley Corbin was fine. Ronda and Charlotte's was great.
Go on, look at that.
Almost and Lashley's kind of been the only duffer.
Yeah, and even that had a decent finish.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm just fascinated to see what they do for a finish here to justify this.
I want to use this.
Go
Early
on.
portion of going out my drink. So.
Go get it. Just don't understand. I mean, they're going to bring Roman in, and presumably he's going to have a bit of a showdown with Drew. But why? Unless someone shows up, I don't know. Otherwise, it's just a Raw match.
Oh, fucking coffee.
No, I'm good, thank you. Oh, he wants Roman. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Quite right. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, get Roman in, get Roman in." And he stood there and he waited, and the crowd went, "Yeah!" He tagged in, walked round, and then immediately tagged in Jey Uso.
Nice.
Because he's the best.
like to thank James Smith and Matthew Chambers who have dropped on to sponsor me while this
Hey!
stream has been going on. Thank you very much. That's at Michael Hamflet again. I want to do the same. Very, very kind of you both. Very generous. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Usos illegal.
Boom. Boom.
What's Sidge's latest rage? Usos better. Is that a thing?
What's this?
Is that like whenever like somebody praises the Young Bucks or something? Usos better.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, apparently that's the latest dickhead.
Who says that?
Usos
Wait,
better.
wait a second. Oh, we the ones. I might get a tattoo.
We the ones.
We the ones.
Just the one.
I did, or maybe the little Nexus N.
A one, but like there. So somebody thinks it's just a very long teardrop, and we're like, yeah, kill somebody in prison. You, yeah, what of it?
Petition: one can only talk in wrestling puns day, says Mark Lee Willis. I mean, that's my life generally.
That's a lot of our week.
Oh, so what does that? What happens there? Is you cock splitting off?
I think your ball sack splits in half and your balls fall out.
I'm
Drop like marble.
gonna rip your balls off and shit them up your ass. Next time you shit, you'll be shitting on your balls. I mean, this is just a Raw match so far.
The comedian John Robbins does a great bit about being really sad on the toilet and bursting into tears. And he's already done a shit. And he's crying on the toilet. And he's crying tears onto his dick, which are running onto his shit. Powerful visual.
It's tapping. There we go. Oh, thank you to Daniel Choate, I'm going to say. Daniel says, thanks for all that you guys do. This live stream is the only reason I watch premium live events. Thank you, Daniel. Will one of the dude say he's just trolling about WWE being better than AEW until he goes so deep in that he got a Roman tattoo?
I could
That's
see
exactly
it.
right,
I can
Jared.
absolutely see it.
Uh-oh, I got carried away in my own trolling. Oh, hang on, they're going up. Boom! We don't want that.
Like you want to make that mistake when you're younger with something that's not a tattoo. You know, like you think like a joke goes so far, then you get a big laugh off, but it might be like with a T-shirt or something. And ultimately, it ends up being quite an ill-advised thing. But you've done it. You've got the pop, as it were. The tattoo is like the worst way to do that, isn't it? It's like imagine going to the office and being like, "Hey, you ready for this? Mustache on the old fingers." Mustache there, see that? Mustache.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
Do that.
Brilliant. Mustache.
I've got some rag as well to get it there.
All I do is put that on my face, and then looks like I got a little mustache, doesn't it?
Oh, here we go. Now he's in.
Well, like, what else you got? I don't know. I got a mustache on my finger
Oh,
now.
it's fucking hurt. I was there for 3 hours to fill it in. He's just so good. Look how strong he is.
Imagine you getting. I love bloodline so much. I got my bloodline in Samoan tattoo on the side of my body.
Yeah, the entire. Oh my god, can you imagine?
It's just as like an image of your mum watering down your dad's into on your arm.
I appreciate you guys trying to relate to average gents, but it bothers me to be looking down on my YouTube heroes. I forgot how small we are now.
Do we need to boost ourselves up a little bit?
Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We the ones, baby.
We the ones.
I love you. Make that one with that mother. We love you, Roman. The kid's right there. Like,
Yeah.
got a great point, Roman.
Guilty leg drop.
One of the biggest stars of Japanese wrestling, Yoshitatsu.
How do you think that made me feel? Like a big fat piece of shit.
I saw something in his eyes that I'd never seen before. A vagina! It's one of our favourite videos, this.
Great Hackles video.
Great point, Sting. It's the best one. You're looking straight at Drew McIntyre. Look at that psychology. Unbelievable. You won't get that from Kenny Omega. Mr. Phoenix says Undertaker, Kane, Boogeyman,
this.
Kevin Thorne, Mordecai, Malachi Black, Abaddon, Rosemary, Havoc, Crazy Steve, Black Taurus, Demon Balor, Damien Edge, Penta Oscuro, Statlander, Luchasaurus, Fiend, Twisted Bliss, Danhausen. Thanks for your donation.
Oh, well. You're right, Corey. It could be a Monday.
When Samoa Joe got fucking crippled because he was filming a Must Be Monday advert. That was very. Whom from WhatCulture is travelling to US for AW and when, says Adam's microphone?
Oh, man. If only. If only.
Well, we are working on it. Let's just say that.
Be nice.
Must be nice.
We can't make any promises for these sorts of things, but we are always thinking about them.
Yes.
That's fair to say, isn't it?
If it was my money.
Yeah. If all the cash from WhatCulture Towers, well, there wouldn't be any because we'd be in America all the time.
Yeah, we just relocate to America.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, yes. Jay, that's what we do. The guy who literally took Riddle's hat earlier. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. He took too long.
NXT Jey Uso!
Come on, let's get Drew in. Oh, I love a little bit of Panic's Roman.
Where was that at WrestleMania?
He rubbed his head. Look at that. Captain of this ship.
They all row the boat.
Come in. Oh, shit. I love it. Now, no one to tag in, baby. I mean, they've told quite a good story on it.
Yeah, they kind of got you half believing that Drew's a problem, haven't they?
Yeah, he's scared of him. Like those boots. Are they new boots for Roman?
He had them at WrestleMania the first time, yeah, they canny, aren't they?
He got lost in his eyes. Here we go, slugfest. Oh, I love the way he fires out of it. He goes.
It is very much the lesser singles of the Graveyard Dogs match, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good way to tell the story of Drew's got Roman's number and he's bigger and better than him.
But you're giving away a nout, basically. But
you don't need to put in the main event.
No.
He needs his hair wet. His hair's not wet enough. Do you remember that time that he lost the belt because MVP just shouted at him at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
That was the dumbest booking I've ever seen. Hey, Drew! Huh? Oh, bollocks!
It almost looked clean, didn't it?
Why is people shouting my name at the biggest show of the year?
Get the sword.
Get the sword, break it in half.
Do you think if he's left the sword out, like in the snow, it's cool hand lunge? This is nice. So now Orton's hot tag is off Drew instead. So you get your Orton hot tag.
There you go.
But you get your Drew moment. Ooh.
Come on, Roman. Finish him. Oh, showboating mid-match. Oh, okay, bro, 420 there. What if the sword is really chocolate, right, Mr. Phoenix?
What's 420?
I don't know. I think it's just a nice time. Sort of like mid-afternoon, isn't it?
Not like 20th of April.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, shit! Claymore!
Clear 420.
Hot
Backing
tag.
tire.
Do you have the time? Do listen to me whine. Look at Riddle. I can't believe in the year of our Lord 2022 this is still happening. Oh. Let me guess what's coming next.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. You can have one as well. No.
I think I'll go with Brack. Says how he picks his dice.
How many times has one of the Usos taken that move, do you reckon?
Oh, God. Just this week? Like these three just work in the house shows, don't they? Like...
He's going to that place.
He's got a second home in that place at this point, isn't he?
Out you go, boy. That's going to be on the list. Oh! That was sick. Turn round, Randy. Super kick. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, you get. Remember when the 420 was the double leg drop by Ray and RVD, and they said it was 4 feet 20 toes. Yup, that's a thing. So it's a fun main event overall.
Yeah. Enjoyed it. Oh my.
He made that look so easy, didn't he? 3, 2, 1. Claim. Oh, super kick. Now you're going to. Oh, double super kick. Oh, Riddle's here.
No, he
Come
wants
on,
that
Riddle.
tag.
Randy, tag me in. Come on, Randy. Yes. Yes, come. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh. Oof. Floating, bro? No, not yet.
Nice.
He'll get you eventually. Oh.
Hell of a run, this.
I think that's worse than a chop, that, because it feels like you can really slap someone with your foot.
Oh.
Up he goes. Beautiful. Rome's waiting. Oh, 2.
I do like when, I do like when Riddle
Real
gets a
super
floating
kick
brawl.
party. Who says better than the books? Fair point.
When he, like this, look. Like, Jeff Hardy could learn a thing or two, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Like, not scratch.
That's how you do it. No one's getting hurt there.
No.
Slightly over rotate. Bish bash bosh. I think this is awesome, Jan.
Oh, I've seen much worse matches get it, so.
Oh, 1, 2. No. Oh, love that.
Could be bothered.
1. Yeah, not to his mate. It's a really nice move, that. I don't know how long he's been doing it for. I remember him doing it recently. I don't know who's been doing it for ages. I've just not
That's
noticed.
lovely,
They're going to brawl. On a rampage.
This is Rampage, baby.
This is the best rampage I've seen in a while, baby.
It slipped in a ruggy there.
Oh, save my bunch! McAfee's like, oh. Take the title off him one day. Oh, sends him into the steps.
Steps.
Oh, he's going to put him through the fucking table. Ali! Oh, for fuck's sake, Ali!
Fuck off, Ali. And when Drew would have done
My
it.
pencil's gone. Call of the night from McAfee. Oh, fucking hell, boys, my pencil's gone.
There would have been a time where
Fiend's
Drew
watching.
Fiend's watching. Drew would have done this on Raw and they were like, I remember my favourite table was in Scottish history in 1827.
Oh!
Oh! And a rock bottom at that.
Yes!
The Fiend is shook.
Long-term storytelling. Oh, AEW are the only ones who can do it. Think you'll find.
Whoa!
Whoa! Think you'll find WWE.
Here comes an Uso.
I'm not talking to you. No! This is carnage. I'm really getting into it now.
Look at this.
Oh. Jesus Christ, all right, lads.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. Super kick party. Oh, I'd fucking explode. Up he goes. Robbie.
I would explode.
That's Mr. Blobby to you. Oh! Was that an
It
RKO?
was indeed.
Oh, no,
It
spear!
was legal.
That was a really fun main event. I'll give him that.
Was. All action.
I mean, it's still bloody stupid it was main event, but... There we have it. Look at that.
Right before 4.
I've no idea who was legal when, for people asking in the comments.
Tribal Chief was legal there. For sure. He made the tag.
You know what he should have done? Kept the titles match, but only if one of the tag teams pins another one of the tag teams. And so you think Riddle's going to pin one of the Usos.
And Roman gets the win.
And Roman goes, psych, I'm actually the legal man. But it is very, that's very complicated. I get that. That is incredible timing by Jay, by the way. Because he had to come from the ramp there. That was a sick bump.
Big moment, that.
Oh, then? Did he do it then? So that was very much the Iconics illegal.
Yeah.
That was a really fun main event.
Yeah,
That.
enjoyed that.
I wouldn't say to the people who are saying, I hope that's that over now. I wouldn't hold your breath.
You got another 4 months of that, brother. Right.
Bobby Flay sucks.
Got a great point, Sting.
There we go.
Big fan of him cutting off before we've done all the Roman.
I love Payment's face whenever he does this. He's so proud of his boy. There we have it. WrestleMania Backlash in the books. I have to say, was that the best WrestleMania Backlash ever?
I mean, yes.
Oh, I'm really going to watch this. It's Cody.
We'll just keep going.
We'll just keep watching it.
Live stream, yeah, good.
Pleasantly surprised is
Good
how
stuff.
I put that with that pay-per-view.
Good stuff.
Premium live event.
Yeah.
Like, I know they only offered a little bit, 6 matches, a lot of which were rematches. But we had, just to run through it, we are going to do what went down stuff. Cody and Seth, brilliant. Never going to be as good as the original, but informed by the first match, really enjoyable. Bobby Lashley and Omos, that happened. What do we get next? AJ Styles versus Edge.
Way better.
1,000,000 times better. And the... Ooh, would you care for a sprinkle of Rhea Ripley on that, please, sir? Yes, please.
Who's the sir?
I'm also intrigued to find out
Is it Damien Priest because you respect your elders?
what I want to see on Raw is Finn Balor and Damien Priest still fighting. Still, what's going on? Rhea's part of the team now. Have something like you prick. Then we got the only title match of the night and the only title change of the night. Ronda Rousey, SmackDown Women's Champion. Great I Quit match.
Yeah.
Beat the piss out of each other.
Right.
Lovely stuff. Then we got Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss, and we got the result we all anticipated, and a fine Raw match, effectively. And then, a Raw match with a little bit extra for the main event. Look, it could and probably should have been a better premium live event, but I think going into it, if you'd offered me this, I'd have snatched your bloody hand off.
Agree. I'll take something being lean sometimes, and what I got was good.
Yeah, really good, that. Well, thank you so much for joining us, as always. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your comments. Even if you just hovered in the background and watched, it's always a pleasure. And as we've said, when we were at WrestleMania, we wouldn't get to do the mad stuff that we get to do. I mean, we wouldn't get to do this as a job, but we certainly wouldn't get to go to these amazing shows without your love and support and what have you. All the fallout from this is coming. We'll be doing a podcast about it later. WhatCulture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcast from. We're going to be filming what went down in just a few minutes if we can get the technology to work. And then all the fallout from it in the coming days. Miller will be doing ups and downs. Any developments coming off the back of this will be covered in the news with Andy in the morning as well. But for now, this has been WrestleMania Backlash 2022, our live reactions. Michael Hamflett, where can people find you on Twitter?
At Michael Hamflett, where can they find you, Adam Wilborn?
They can find me at Adam Wilborn. You can find us all at WhatCulture WWE. And now I'm going to hand over to Michael Hamflett for his final thoughts whilst I run off camera and attempt to say stop doing this stream. So we might be here for another few hours, or we could be wrapping up in the next 30 seconds. Regardless, thank you so much for joining us. Hamflett, your final thoughts on WrestleMania Backlash.
I had a really great time with WrestleMania Backlash, but I'm not yet sure how much of that was because I got to spend a great stream with Adam Wilborn and everybody watching here. So thank you all very much again. Wilborn's on the buttons. Is he quite there yet? Follow us at WhatCulture WWE. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get the podcasts. It's all going to be there. All the content, all the time, forever and ever and ever, because we love it so much. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon.